Welcome to Auroraboro, a small town bustling with potential. Are you a gregarious ghoulie getting into government? A naughty necromancer in need of some nasty nightlife? A wayward werewolf wandering the west? Whatever you are, whoever you're looking for, you'll find it down the rural roads of Auroraboro.
And welcome to Outlaws and Old Ones.
I need a button for this.
I
did a sword noise.
I am not stalling. I am your keeper, Jorge.
I accidentally went shing when I holstered the gun.
I'm Shannon as Remy McSquemmy.
I'm Brian as Robin Renard.
I'm John as the world famous PT Sinclair.
I'm Maria as the less famous TP Seymour.
And this is still Outlaws and Old Ones.
Somehow it's still pew pew.
Don't have to do the pews again.
Also, the
first round of
Outlaws-
pew pew, so
That's
actually
the show,
do.
baby.
The Outlaws are
Pew,
in
pew,
town. They've
Good night.
shot at us 48 times, but we
That's a lot
won't
of
go
times.
down without a fight.
I think if
times.
anybody in who's like on the show does the command in chat, they're the ones who have to say it. Right? Or else we'll just
Yeah,
be stuck
'cause they're
spamming
forcing
each
it.
other.
We would that's for true. I get that.
Yeah, next time.
We'll keep that in mind.
Yes, we are a horror improv role-playing game TV show.
That's not true.
What?
Traveling
News
circus.
to me.
Yes.
And
Comedy too.
podcast And
Hopefully
improv
comedy.
group.
Yes, that's probably most of it.
But also
It's
some
more, yeah.
horror, but also not.
We're a
It's-
spooky comedy show.
I would say
Spooky
there's
comedy, that's what it is.
there's a fair amount of horror. It's not like the highest class like
Yeah.
suspense, you know? It's more of just like I'm
It's
a
like,
ghost.
nice campy horror.
Or my head blew off, something
Yeah,
like that.
it's more like a lot of camp and people joking around, and then all of a sudden something really horrific happens, and you're like,
Yeah.
wait, that was
Yeah.
actually gross.
Wait a minute.
Because you live somewhere
Wait
where
a
you're
second.
under horror rules, so while y'all mess around, you do end up triggering things that go
Precisely.
bad. So on that note, be careful because sometimes there are graphic depictions of violence. That's like mainly what it is. It's
Yeah.
usually violence. We try to keep everything else out. But let us know if you need us to slow down or change anything. We adhere to any system you might have heard of for slowing down.
Yeah.
We also, since we're an improv show, none of this is pre-written, except sometimes I'll have like a couple stats or something. But I have stats for the night guards, by the way, because I know that's going to be the topic
That's
of
fair.
debate.
That
if
That
it's-
was an
This is
inevitability. Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Yes. But it also means that if you're in chat right now while we're live, you can actually say anything that you want to happen. And if there's any way that I can naturally work it in, I absolutely will.
Just be cool. Just be chill about it, y'all. Just be like
that means-
chill about it.
Yeah. So if somebody's been in a room already for a little while, you can't say that all of a sudden there's been something there the whole time. That doesn't make any sense. But if you're like, hey, I want,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like, this character finds a sword, then I will try to get them that sword, but it'll come naturally. But you can try to get them whatever you want.
Or
It
if
is-
you're like,
it is
there's a banana
100%.
peel on the ground,
Yeah.
then
Yeah,
there
right.
is indeed a banana peel, and Remy will slip on it
on it.
inevitably.
Oh, that was the banana peel is so good. That was
was
one of my
God tier.
favorites.
Let's got to.
It was absolutely
that-
tier.
That
Just
did
remember the
hurt.
Spider-Man quote with the power thing.
Completely abuse it.
Yeah, that's what
abuse it
Uncle Ben
always.
said.
I never learned.
No, the Green Goblin
Hey, you
one
seem
where
like
he
you're
goes,
getting
"Power,"
strong,
and
son.
it throws something, I think. I don't know.
You're either-
are you
you're either-
in or are you out?
You're either an Uncle Ben or you're
You're
an
the one
Emperor
who's out,
Palpatine.
Gabby. Out of your mind. Unlimited power.
Power.
I see. Yeah.
Sorry. I was
So
in the middle
do
of a
that.
Spider-Man quote, and then I
Yeah,
had
do
to
that.
Palpatine.
Yeah,
All
we
these-
are-
all these-
definitely do that. We are, yes, Zach, it is way too much power. We're definitely going to have to change it to like channel point suggestions only at
I was
some
saying
point.
any-
like
Yeah.
Any more you
podcasts
get in here,
only
it's
at some
over.
point.
Yeah.
Listen,
Like,
I've got
Whoa, you're trying to big time
34,000.
people.
here's
I
the
got
thing.
34,000 points to spend, y'all.
Oh no, Mamma Mia
Well,
pizzeria.
we can talk when we get to the point where we all agree that it's too much power. We will have to change it. We'll have to come up with something. I'm just saying. For now,
Yeah.
I
you have
think
For
all
now,
the
it's free for
power,
all.
Enjoy the
unfettered.
fun times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People have
Yeah.
been attacked by squirrels. All the podcasting shit that happened. That was you, chat. You made
Yeah.
that happen.
Yeah.
You have full control of like we basically don't get to play the game if you throw enough stuff at us.
We never.
Yeah, which isn't fun.
We don't. Well, okay, but to be fair, we haven't been playing the game so far. We've been live for 20 minutes, and they didn't do anything.
Look.
We haven't got to yet. The other thing is
Time,
most of these
dude.
players have backup characters also, so you're totally good to kill them. Their
Try.
lives are in
To
your
try
hands.
and kill them.
That's right.
I was
You-
gonna
Yeah,
say
you
you
can't
can't
just
just
say
be
they
like
die.
PT Sinclair is dead. It
No,
doesn't
we
No.
have
work
to.
that way.
You really have to work
Only
with me to
I
kill
can
them.
say that.
Yeah, we'll work together. Don't worry. If you want somebody dead, we'll
After
we'll
pointing
we'll
a
see
gun
what
at
we
him
can
and going
do.
bang.
We'll see what John was like. I guess I'm leaving.
Anyways, y'all just finished talking to the bakery woman and have
Yeah.
continued on your merry path. You know the directions to Castle Frederick, and so you've been walking for a while. And when as you're arriving, you see another person. Maria, how would you like to for
Oh,
TP to come in?
God.
It's gonna be so hard.
I have so
TP.
much trouble with PT.
Yeah, I know. TP is sitting at the base of a tree, looking like they're kind of like dozing off. But as soon as they hear that there's walking, an eye opens and they just kind of like smile as they see this motley crew just like traipsing along through the woods.
Can we do an update of what everybody looks like? It's been a little while since.
no,
we covered.
I don't think we can. I don't know,
Well,
man.
we already discussed with that PT is in a shit brown loner
I'm
suit.
in-
Oh, it's shit brown now.
Why is it always
brown.
shit brown, dude?
I
You
just
can have a
I
gray
just
suit.
assumed it was
There's
the
a
worst
gradient of
brown.
shit colors.
I see.
though.
I wouldn't say
There's
that.
other browns. You
Brown is not even
Yeah.
the most common
'Cause
suit color.
That seems like a
I
deep
thought you said
rich
shit
brown.
color.
I was thinking you have like a horrible, like bland, ugly
Like a-
brown.
Oh.
like a bad, like pale, not, and basically your skin tone, but in
Like a
Suits
borderline
like
beige.
a
suit.
beige.
yeah,
Like between beige and brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a,
Ew.
Ugh.
it's gross.
Ugh. Calderno the Vile was like, "Oh, sign me up, dude. Oh my, where do you get?
Oh my
Waiting for
god.
that my
Yeah,
whole
like I
life.
hate that.
Yeah, it's it is a beige suit and it looks terrible with my skin tone. Yeah. And it
Oh,
fits
perfect.
fine.
Do you have a hat? Do you have that hat in your picture?
Yeah, I mean, I fancy myself a man with a top hat as a general rule, but I feel like he probably doesn't have a hat right now, and it's a source of great strife for PT Sinclair right now.
Do you think you have a little bald spot on top?
Definitely, yeah.
He has a
I'm
fucking-
85
he has
years
the-
old.
He has the Hulk Hogan hair.
See, that's a
curtain.
big-
Yeah, he doesn't have the
That was a big thing to mention that you're an 85-year-old.
octogenarian. Yeah.
No one has
Bri-
all their hair at 85. If you do, you paid for it. There's no. It's just not. It doesn't happen.
Brian,
Robin's visual inspiration, the original one was Logan from Logan, Mr. Huge Jacked Man from Logan, and he's starting to look closer to the end of that movie how Logan looks, which is
you've
like,
been alive a long time.
yeah, and I'm also not in a good place health wise, so like a blood ragged under like tank top on with like a shittier borderline almost fully red fucking shirt that used to be white and like barely a jacket hanging off of him anymore. Yeah.
Yes, and Robin Renard and PT Sinclair have been adventuring since Wild West times.
Yeah.
Shannon.
Remy has, I think right now she's sporting like hasn't showered in several days, hair tied back in a greasy bandana kind of situation. Wearing a leather jacket that has certainly seen better days. There's like various chains and other random not friendly looking things hanging out of her pockets. A dirty white t-shirt with some holes in it. And probably like a stale smell of cigarettes and booze. She's been doing better, you know? Probably a little less bad than I made it sound. Like that's probably too sad of a description of Remy, but like
Y'all, no, it fits with this
she's
motley
in
crew.
rock
Dear
bottom
God.
right now. Yeah.
Wowzers.
And Maria sitting against your tree.
TP is wearing most of a very nice suit. Has has some nice pinstripe pants that are decently fitted, has a tucked in dark blue shirt with the sleeves rolled up, doesn't have a coat but does have a nice hat, more like a fedora-ish style hat on. Looks, especially comparatively, pretty dang good.
Great by comparison.
Look absolutely like they've showered at least once or multiple times since you last saw them. They don't look like they're next to death, although I do have a question, Jorge. Do I have all of my hit points back by this point?
Yes.
Fantastic. I love this for me.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
No,
took
these-
some hits.
Enjoying this
A
now.
couple. But yeah,
these outlaws they've been going from adventure to adventure nonstop. Is why they look so bad all the time.
TP is, if I remember correctly, fairly muscular, but not like bulky. I think they were about like close to 6 feet tall. Did I actually write it down or something like that? I don't remember. Something like that. They from past experiences do a lot of hand-to-hand combative type things, but also can talk very good with their face. And sometimes they're smart, but are also not. That's it. They don't do magic. That's it.
Very few people do magic.
Yeah, I
PT
was gonna
does
say,
magic.
one
PT
freak
does
does
magic.
magic.
Well, he does
he's
hypnosis
insane.
and
He does some magic, and then he really
Some
doesn't
clairvoyance.
do
Some
any other
clairvoyance.
magic.
The whole
face,
thing,
the whole
hands
package.
and
Package,
face,
you know?
get out of here.
You can
No.
even put them right next to each other. Like,
Look, I
wow.
can fit a lot of emoting into this little box I put myself in, but I'm gonna.
That's what
get
you gotta
away with
just scoot
whatever I
back,
can.
then you get like.
do some voguing.
Anyway.
you know?
No,
But as
it's right as Castle Frederick has come into view, like past the trees in the distance, that you notice TP sitting against their tree.
as they see y'all, they'll like start standing up and like dusting off their pants and everything, and just kind of wait for you to approach.
I figure we kind of keep walking, but once TP's face is in view, kind of stop. Just... So there really isn't any leaving town, is there?
You know, I tried really hard to get out of town, but yeah, it appears that you all were right. That there's not really a way to get out of this place. So here I am.
You know, I usually like to be right, but this one time, I kind of wish I wasn't right.
Yeah.
Rob,
Okay,
why have we
now
stopped?
is that because of for you or for me? Because if it's for me, that's very sweet, and if it's not, well, it's appropriate.
It's a little bit for both of us.
I'll take it.
Robert, why have we stopped?
Oh,
Oh, you're still alive back there.
Sorry?
Oh God, it's
You're still
PT
alive.
is-
I'll just like step around so I can see like PT and just kind of like do the wave.
Oh, ahoy there. Would
TP.
you-
Remember?
Do you are you a fan? What is the? I'm sorry. Do we know each other?
TP
are
and
you?
PT
Yes.
TP gave a very dramatic monologue to PT because of some wrongs he's done to their friend in the past. By wrongs, I mean murder.
Family?
By Bronx, probably.
Family.
Yeah, I think it was either a cousin or an aunt or something. I think it was a cousin. Did have a PT Sinclair elixir,
Famous
tried to
elixir,
save
yeah.
them. Whether by that or by other causes, they did end up dying. TP blames PT for their family member's death. That's where we're at.
Rightfully so.
I think right.
Oh,
I think
maybe, but yeah,
justifiably in a
probably,
way.
yeah.
But I think they're like they just like were like, but also you ruined my life, and that wasn't true.
Would you
But
like,
also,
as a fan, would you be interested in a publication titled P.T. Sinclair's Favorite Things?
absolutely not. 100%. I don't care anything
they're
about
not-
your favorite things, though.
All right.
PT. They're not a fan. Don't.
One in the
Not
no
a- no,
column.
I'm not-
I'll mark that.
Yeah.
PT,
Correct.
I'm growing a little more concerned about your memory
Sorry?
as of late. I'm growing a bit more concerned about your memory and frankly your hearing as
Oh,
of late. I don't-
Robert, my hearing is fine. We should continue on. Would you like to accompany us?
Yeah. TP. We're going to. I kind of just point vaguely in the other direction. To...
Yeah, I just stumbled across this place. It looks. I mean, listen. If anybody knows how to get out of here, they probably do, right? Right?
I mean,
suppose
maybe.
That's a fair assumption. They seem to have a certain amount of authority in this entire situation, so sure, why not?
What is this request?
It's
Concerned about
somebody
his-
temporarily turns off PT short-term memory.
This is gonna be
Concerned about his what?
the
Yeah,
worst.
and this-
Not turns off his short-term memory issue, turns off the memory itself, so he has no short-term
temporarily
memory.
turns off
Oh,
his
no.
yes.
Okay, PT Sinclair, I will let
dear.
you know when you've regained your short-term memory.
Oh my god.
This is
Yes.
this is true.
Goldfish.
It's not gonna make him
Okay.
more unbearable.
1 second.
Definitely, certainly not.
A friend of
God.
ours, an associate of ours, is offering us some things in order to get his above table
Talisman.
talisman out of that castle.
But also,
well,
we're pretty curious about it because it's like where the night guards hang out, and they
Yeah.
don't like us much, and that's kind of a problem since
Oh.
we're stuck in.
we've
town
had to
and
sort
all
of
that.
run around
I
perpetually.
I saw a couple of those the other night, just kind of about.
Yeah.
I mean,
Not very
They
nice.
don't. I mean, I didn't really go up and say hello. How you doing?
They're not a very inviting.
Nor should you,
presence.
frankly.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not,
no,
yeah.
definitely just leave them be.
Not that we don't deserve to be hounded by them, but they do seem to arbitrarily also just take people out and send them to their dungeon.
That's
So.
Listen,
Above
they
above
started-
table.
This dungeon is what you're talking.
I believe
You're
so,
talking
yes.
about this
That's my
dungeon.
That's
understanding.
what we've
Yeah.
heard. Yeah.
Yes, the above table, the knights do not attack random people. The town knows this. It is usually like when they, it's pretty arbitrary when they decide.
That's
something
what
to
I
commit a
meant.
crime.
Yeah,
Like
is
the
that
police.
they,
But it's the
But
reason
it
that's
is
crimes are like
cops.
they're not like cops. Well, I guess they are like cops in that they're
They're-
just evil chaos.
they're
Yeah.
like cops, but as if they were in secret, sort of like a secret police.
The point is that
Do
y'all
whatever
are
they want
only pursued by them because of the murders that you did.
because of Arnold Cunningham.
You know the murders. You know the murders.
Yes.
Cool.
Anyway.
What do you do now?
Care
What
to
does
join
the
us? It always
entrance
is
look
better to have more people to throw at them.
Oh,
and I understand there's at
absolutely.
least
I mean,
5 of them.
Well, I mean, this puts it a little bit in.
If only
in
Conrad
odds.
was here.
Honestly, he
Conrad.
would do us some good right about now.
Although, and I kind of turned to Remy, I'm like, to be honest, I feel like Calderno the Vile would have really turned him off to the whole premise, and I feel like we would have had a whole fight there. But, either way, I guess would have been nice to have another body at least.
Yeah, at least somebody to stand in front of me and help soak up some whatever violence is
How
going to
did
be
he
done on us.
get out?
The most violent we've ever seen that man was when we were in sort of a confined space with him. I feel like maybe the better opportunities to have him as a party member is sort of out in the open, maybe on just an off day where you can kind of go have an outing for a few hours and then as a group and then come back. I don't know if I want to be
PT
doing any crawls with that person again.
PT, do you
That's
remember
valid.
when we were in Sinister Village? That was an entire open air little microcosm of a town, and we collapsed an entire building because of him.
Yes.
He collapsed an entire building.
Right, but like we could run away.
That's
You know
true,
what I
yes,
mean?
but
Yeah.
it's sort of I understand that.
Okay, what is that? Describe to me the outside of this castle, Frederick.
Oh, Castle Frederick. Well, do y'all keep walking down to it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, if TP says,
Oh yeah. I was just sitting here. I was just catching my breath there and just taking in the sights of this the giant spooky castle. So yeah, why not?
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Good to see you. Will you be joining us?
Oh, this is not going to
Yes.
be helpful.
Yeah, they will. Do you TP Seymour?
It's something.
Right.
Yeah.
Turgis,
Yeah.
yes,
TP.
Right.
TP. Yeah. TP Seymour.
Yeah.
Kind of had a whole
From the dog bar.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
remember
Of
the bar
course.
with
Yeah,
the-
yes.
saw you in a
I
very
remember.
weird
I was wearing a
we had
t-shirt
kind
that
of
said
a
hot
time.
dogs.
Correct.
Yes.
I did try to I did accost you with a knife.
Yes, I recall it being one of the worst nights of my life. Yes.
Oh, fantastic! Oh, good, great, excellent, great.
Yes.
I hope that's not gonna be a problem.
I don't see why it would be.
Short-term.
I see it as
Good,
sort of
great.
water under the bridge.
Oh, there must be
Great,
a real big
that's
bridge
awesome.
then. So let's go.
And I want to encourage the players to, whenever somebody in chat says just like a line that you think you might be able to incorporate into your dialogue, please do so I don't have to find NPCs to say it.
Okay.
For example, P.T. Sinclair, that is an excellent line for you.
Time
kid.
is a weird soup. I forgot what day of the week it was for like 5 minutes, which is not abnormal for me.
Are you still in those 5 minutes? Because what day of the week is it?
It's not important what day of the week.
Still in the soup. Yeah, Robin's goes, still in the soup. Okay, great.
Soup.
So-
Yeah.
Speaking of soup,
Castle Frederick. Yes.
Soup Castle Frederick.
It's there. We
Yeah.
get an organ stinger and a streak of lightning.
Bats.
You know, I'm
there's definitely been lightning in the
Scooby-Doo
background. Like that's
bats.
how it was described as we were.
Yeah,
walking
that
up to
actually
it.
was.
There's like
It's like
you know what's
gray, but
actually
no
going-
rain, but lightning. Yeah.
You know what's going through my mind is the intro to the Nintendo 64 game Glover, in which they do slow pans up
Yes!
the spire in the center.
Where they're going around. Yeah.
You're the
Yeah,
only
yeah.
two people in the world that know what you're talking about.
Big shouts out Glover. Yeah.
Come on, where are my Glover
I
people
know
at?
exactly where are my Glovers at.
Yeah, where are my Glovers at? My Glover lovers. Come
My Glover
on.
lovers.
oh my
hate this.
god,
I hate
I'm
everything
so
about this
embarrassed
right
to
now.
know you.
I don't have time to get into it.
Glovermania,
but I have
dude.
plenty to say.
Glovermania
I wanna
is
get
still
into this castle.
Really
Yes.
castle
What does it
is-
look like?
It is
Tell
like
us.
we're talking.
Is it like the one from the Scooby-Doo intro? Sorry.
Maria's never coming
Sorry.
back to the show.
Sorry.
we're,
Is it like Young Frankenstein? Sorry.
I'm saying it is like classic. Like if a little kid drew a castle, it is like the 4 pillars at the corners with like the square cutout tops. I don't study
This-
castles.
This just very good terminology.
Yeah.
Go.
And it's just got like the 2 windows in the front, you know, that are just
Yeah.
the openings.
I know
I could draw
and
this
it's got
right now.
it's got
Yeah.
the wooden drawbridge.
Yes.
Yeah.
It
For
is
Is
up.
there a moat though? Because if not, that's
There is
perfect.
a full moat.
Oh fuck. Cool.
There's a full moat, and it is a wide moat filled
Fuck.
with like deep black water.
Okay.
That part like less goofy. Higher up, more kid drawing. Lower
God, there's
down,
some
it's like, yeah.
Wouldn't want it to be easy.
And
Okay.
but the drawbridge, you can tell it's like the one that goes down, lets you get into the past the moat. But currently it is up, and the castle is like
Fuck.
closed up.
Did Calderno tell us about like
The moat?
where they got out, or where? Like, I know they mentioned the whole fucking their way out, but like, was
Yeah, we
that
did,
it
like, a
in terms of the
montage of
information they gave
them.
us for the castle?
I will say that they tell you that they were able to walk out the front door.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
Jeez.
Yes. So you are in front of the castle. You need to find a way in. Of a castle that is specifically designed to
So-
keep people out.
Very specifically designed not to let people in.
So
So,
drawbridge
how
is
did
up or
what
down?
did the
The
It's
drawbridge
it's
is
up.
up.
it is up. Okay.
did your friend tell you how to get in here besides getting arrested or you murdered
Nope.
by night guard? Well,
You
that's
know-
just that's helpful.
They waved their sort of stinky hands around for a
You
bit.
keep saying that they were very smelly.
They
Why
were very
is this just a
smelly.
really big
Not even
personality point for
dishonest.
them?
It was
Yeah.
a shocking.
Almost.
Their name was Calderno the Vile.
Yeah.
You know, you say that
kind
name,
of-
and I feel like I should know it, but I just don't. It's just
We
not.
didn't know.
You don't really
It's very
need to know them.
descriptive, you know?
Yuckiness is sort of their thing, and that was my initial reaction was very negative to that. But yeah, so they sort of like waved their stinky hands, and then there was a portal, and we sort of walked through it. I kind of assumed we would just be in the castle when we got teleported, and that
That's
didn't-
kind of what I requested.
right, and that didn't sort of happen. So
It's like if you trust people, sometimes they just disappoint you, and they do in fact the thing that you don't want them to do, right?
exactly,
Like
that's exactly.
Robin does
what
the
I'm saying.
slow turn and stares at Pizza Sinclair. Yeah.
Well,
Don't
So
stare-
anyway.
don't stare.
it's just
Robert.
like
You
just a
have to
big
blink.
smile, just like a nice smile on their face.
Maybe there's another way in. Maybe there's another way around. Perhaps we can start
I could do
Maybe-
a quick jog around.
We
Maybe.
can,
Yeah,
we
a
can
quick
certainly
walk
do a lap. I do still have my
Maybe
my
stick to the
little my
trees.
pal Grappy right here. You remember
Ooh!
this guy? So you know, worst case scenario,
I assume, I assume that's an actual grappling hook, right?
it is. Yeah.
Okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool.
I would like to look around and exhaust our options before consulting Grappy.
Absolutely fair.
Okay, so y'all are walking around the perimeter, like outside the moat.
Do we want to split up? Maybe we can do like a little,
Yeah.
little
Little
fancy
twosy threesy.
reconnaissance.
Sure.
Yeah.
How do you 2Z 3Z?
2 people and 3. Oh wait, there's 4.
No,
of
there's
us.
4 of us.
I'm not. I'm not there.
I'm just looking at the
Jorge,
Zoom screen.
Jorge
like, we're talking
specifically
about there's
is
5
there
people
and
in the
available as a member.
But are
I'm
there
just-
5 people?
Yes.
Sitting there in modern day clothes with like a
Just-
book in front of me.
Huh.
like,
Yeah,
I-
right?
Threesy
You're
is
just
the
like-
person who's
You're
watching
sitting
the party
on a
unseen,
cloud.
You know?
Yeah, you're sitting on a cloud, like just floating behind us off
Oh my God, like
screen
the
with
guy
just
in
like a little
Mario?
script under. Yeah.
I was thinking
Yeah.
like Goku, because then I definitely want a little tail, you know.
Oh my god.
Well, yeah.
Well, there you go.
Okay, so
Anyway.
we're in
Jorge's
twosies,
last
2 and
name-
2s, 2s and 2s.
Twos and twos.
Jorge's
Twosies,
last name is
twosies.
Lakitu.
Yeah.
Remy's just gonna start walking in one direction and
Who follows
someone
Remy?
follows her, I don't know.
I
TP's
do.
gonna go the opposite direction.
Who
I'm gonna
follows who?
follow TP,
I'm with Remy.
not letting Chris
I
and
thought you were
TP
gonna make
go.
it 3 and 1.
I was like, okay.
3 and 1.
let's just let TP
Fuck
go.
'em.
Goodbye.
Okay. So PT and Remy are going. Do you want to go around the right side or
To
the
the
left
right.
side? To the
Right.
right side,
To
and
the right, to the
We'll
right.
be lefties, yeah.
PT and Robin are going
Right? I just realized what we
side.
did, and I love it so
We made a
much.
mistake.
What?
Remy, Robin,
we
TP,
did it.
PT.
This is the best.
You did.
No, but that's not the group.
That's
that
not
they're
right.
on. It's Remy, PT, Robin, TP.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just wanted to cut through all the names.
You just
real
wanted to
fast.
say them really fast. Okay.
Remy, Robin, TP,
No.
Yeah.
So fast.
PT.
So fast.
TP.
So it's
Pew, pew, pew,
it's
pew, pew, pew.
it's
So glad no one's paying us for this.
Fuck. Remy
Pay the money.
and Robin are going together.
No.
Oh my God,
Remy
no,
and
no.
PT
Remy
and
PT.
Robin
And
and
Remy.
TP.
Yeah.
We already messed
Brian
them up.
and Maria and Shannon and
I'm
John.
gonna get this. Remy and
Here to
TP Sinclair are walking
Yes.
along the right side.
Correct.
So close to right, we should just move on.
You're s-
We're gonna pretend we didn't hear it.
Oh, oops. You're walking, you're going,
Yep.
and it is, you see just like flat wall. Like you really expected there would be a more design architecture to the castle, but it is just like, it is a fucking cube, basically. It is long, just wall. It's got like the you know, the cutout windows I'm talking about. They're
Yeah.
like pointed at the top.
The arrow windows, yep, for shooting
Yeah.
arrows out of, yep.
Yeah, it's got
Shooting
a few of those going, and it's still got like the what do you call those little square guys?
I knew
Parapets?
the name for these.
No,
Yeah.
parapets are the top things.
On the
There-
on the
yeah,
top
there's
of the
4
castle,
parapets.
those-
Yeah.
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 Crinoline?
Oh, the
No.
castle.
Oh, the
It's,
castle.
it's right here.
The wall.
That was wow. That walk was quicker than I thought it was.
Krenels.
Why am I so
I-
tired?
Crenelations, I think, was also another way to. Yes.
Anyway, back to this.
Yes. You're talking.
I'm very tired, but it felt like that walk to the castle was much shorter than I expected. We
I-
sort of
we-
saw
we
it in the
walked for-
distance, and then we were here. And
We
now
walked for quite a bit. It felt like, but
Yes, yes.
I'm
yes,
glad
yes.
it passed by quickly for you. That's very nice.
It breezed by. Again, I'm very tired. Like my legs are exhausted. I would like to lay down, but yeah, it was a very short sort of situation. How
Yeah.
are you seeing anything?
I am seeing nothing but flat wall, and I'm really trying not to resign myself to the fact that we're going to have to use Grappy, but it is kind of looking that way.
I shudder at the thought of Grappy just in general. But if that's our way in, then that's our way in, and I'll have to swallow that, and that's fine.
You don't maybe have an elixir that, I don't know, turns liquids into solids, or
Look. Robert, if we're talking about the elixir availability here, we're going to have to get into financing, and I know you have a job, but we would have to get you. We'd have to run your credit and have to figure out all sorts of things. Look,
this thing that would benefit the both of us. right?
Sure. But I can't just look. I don't get high on my own supply, as it were. You don't understand.
You're the only one who
absolute fucking liar.
I can't just.
You're only one who drinks them.
I can't.
You're the only-
While he's
Remy pulls
prattling,
out a flask.
yes, while they're continuing that conversation for what I'm sure is an extremely long time, Robin Renard and TP Seymour
Good
You
job.
did it. You did it. You
are
did it.
walking
Dig again.
along the left side of the castle.
TP with got like their hands in their pockets and they're just kind of looking around and they're just, y'all look like shit. Did you realize that y'all look actually very terrible?
Yeah. Robin kind of looks down. Sort of look how I feel right now. There's been a lot going on. We bought the garage in town, which made us having to kill someone, and then we're under the mayor's not good graces, but we're under the mayor's graces, which took the night guard off our back briefly, but then we ran into a witch who sent us to a library to get a book, and to be honest, I've never been more exhausted in my life. I've spent 25 years wandering around with that insane man fighting various things, and I truly am nervous that I'm not going to make it out of this alive.
So that's you. I'm glad that you brought this up. Did you ever think that maybe you're on the wrong side? Being with PT Sinclair. Like real. Now this isn't just a throwaway question. This is an honest, actual question. Because
okay.
everything. Well, no. Let me finish. Everything that you've just said makes me, an outsider in a way, believe that perhaps you are not having a very good and fulfilling life with this person. Specifically, this person whom you pointed out, you are not. You spent the majority of your like half of. I assume half of your life.
At least half of my life.
With this person, and you seem to not be very happy about it.
I mean,
have you considered what the problem is really what I'm trying to like really bring it the problem might not be you.
Robin puts a hand up. Just, I understand what you're saying. But look, one, all due respect, you don't know me. I've spent most of this life doing things outside of what people would call normal society, either as a kid or as an adult in whatever I am now, some old husk of a man. But two, most of that
like
second
58.
half, even though my friend is completely insane and you're completely correct that he may not be on the right side of things, I know I was. Because most of what we were doing was helping people by getting rid of some truly awful shit. So yeah, PT's a pain in the ass. PT's an absolute disaster. But he's my disaster. And you know what? When I've needed him, the very few times I've actually needed him, he has been there for me. So no. I don't think I'm on the wrong side of things. But maybe it is getting to that time where I don't need to be on anyone's side. I will say that. And I'm going to turn back to like looking at the wall.
Yeah.
Speaking of sides, fuck, there's no window.
Also, just there's the windows, but it's
no
just
way
windows.
up there.
Yeah, and it's just that deep black moat.
How far is that moat? How big is that moat?
It is like wide enough that a horse is not jumping it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Is there how much space is on the other side, like the castle side, or is the castle
there would be
structurally unsafe by being on the edge?
No.
Is it unsound?
There's some room on the other side.
Just
It's
raw
like,
water next to
yeah, maybe enough for like two people to walk next to each other and walk the perimeter.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Good to know.
Which I mean, I know it feels like a lot, but it really is not. If we're talking about a little strip, of
Yeah,
land,
no.
We're talking about a whole ass.
It's
castle
better than
here.
nothing, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's still wet.
Yeah, it's space to land.
Yeah.
Not gracefully. Okay. Do I see any kind of sticky outy shit that a grappling hook would?
Any juttable surfaces.
I mean,
There's
there's
Any
windows.
jutting out?
A thrust
There's the
of
whole-
sorts.
there are the holes in the windows.
Yeah, there
you
are.
know, if if you could get
Oh,
your
yeah.
grappling hook that far, but it
Yeah.
is quite far.
It seems like maybe it would be easier to just like stick it in the wood of the drawbridge. Does that seem feasible?
Yeah, you feel like you can probably throw your grappling hook across the moat. You
Okay.
don't think you can throw it across and up all the way because it's not like first story windows. They're like up on the second story,
Mhm.
Okay.
second floor, and it is like a 2-floor castle. It's not like something wild. It is like
Some
more of a
insane- yeah,
fort,
like-
really, right?
Have we run into the other group going around?
Both of your groups are just now passing the sides and ending up behind the castle that is also just plain wall.
How close is
Oh.
the closest tree to the
This is in the
castle?
middle of a forest, but the area around the castle has been cleared out a good
On
deal.
this side of the moat.
It's like a whole circle of trees have been cleared around the castle. So it's like in a big ass clearing,
An ass clearing.
Wait, is it shaped
Clearing
like an ass?
ass.
Yes, there is like a little.
Clearing ass special.
We wouldn't know
Is
this,
it?
but there is a
There's
divot
a little
for a
like a little divot of trees that come
widow's peak
forward at the
of
back.
sorts?
Yeah, there's a widow's.
It
there's
could
a
be a
widow's
butt
peak.
or it could be a boob, and it could be great either way.
Yeah, if there's
Yeah.
a sky eyes bird eyes view of you guys,
Whoa.
Yeah.
and it's and you're just at
Bird's
the,
eye view.
You got
Bird-
it. No, it's fine.
you're really
That is
like
better.
you're coming on coming to
Skybird.
coming to either the taint or the top of the butt crack, depending on which way you're looking at the butt,
Which crack of the butt?
Yeah.
Which side of the crack, I
Yeah.
suppose, is the correct term.
or taint or gooch, depending on your preference in terminology.
Oh my god, I swear to god, if I have to hear gooch one more time this week, I'm gonna
Shouts out perineum over here, by the way.
Shouts out perineum.
freak out. I'm gonna go Freddy Freakers all over this. Okay. Remy
there.
raises
Who's-
her hand and
Who's off in the distance? Oh,
It's
Put a hand up.
it's
Shut up.
It's
sorry. What?
it's our
Sorry,
friends.
What?
It's our friends.
I mean, they
It's our
probably know we're
friends.
here already.
Oh, is that Robert? Robert, hello.
No,
What?
Remy
Why is
claps her
everyone-
hand over his mouth.
God.
PT.
I
We
think
just saw them.
TP turns over to Robin and just like,
We just saw them one moment ago, my friend. We were just with them.
I have been
You know?
all over the Wild West. Do you think I don't know how to deal with this situation? And PT licks Remy's hand.
Remy continues to hold her hand there, feeling nothing.
And PT, you should know that it tastes awful.
it's real
like,
bad.
not good.
so
Straight
bad.
motor oil.
Definitely
It's like you're getting
it's
your-
like gasoline and like saltier than you would think that would be, and then also
Somehow.
like stale cigarettes.
And you're getting some grit.
And like whiskey.
like probably some like
Gross.
gravel, like
Yeah.
ground up gravel bits in there.
y'all have been like
you
getting
like
your hands dirty.
you pull your tongue back in and
Absolutely
you're kind of like
blood.
crunching, you know.
What is wrong? What, do you wash your hands? Seriously.
PT, I swear on the grave of my father, I will smack you so hard you will be knocked out if you don't just. Take
I
your
assume by
voice
this time
down
we're
enough.
kind of
We've gotten
together.
close enough.
Yeah,
Yeah, y'all are
and,
together.
and TP's like, so it sounds like it's going well over here.
It's going great.
Guess you
We
didn't find
have
anything.
found nothing.
Robert, who's your traveling companion?
This is TP Seymour.
Oh,
You
I'm
remember-
no, I'm Robert's new.
Yep.
I'm their new best friend.
This is my new best friend.
That's lovely, Robert. Robert, I've been telling you needed some more companionship for a long time.
Remy withdraws her hand and wipes it very aggressively on her jeans.
Making it the cleaner of your two hands.
yeah. Officially.
Spits into one of her hands and rubs them together and wipes them on her back.
All right. Well, it looks like we need a plan B then, and I think it's Grappy.
Yeah, the way I
And you
see
keep
it, we
saying
have
you
two
keep
options.
saying grappy. What is this grappy thing?
So
Can I simply do a spot hidden check?
the lesser of the two options
I
I
try to
feel
look
is
for,
drawing
like, a
attention
little
to
thing.
ourselves and getting someone to bring the bridge down and I don't
Oh
know,
my God.
take us into the castle. That seems bad. But then also I have this
Go
grappling
blind.
hook, and we can throw that and use that to get over. But oh my God, I didn't even see that.
I got it out of the way at least.
Yeah. Right.
You
Yeah.
so you're while they're talking,
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Robin Renard is like kind of walking around trying to like peer in windows, like look around, see if he can find some secret way to get
There's gotta
in.
be something in there.
And as you like move over to the side and like look up one of the windows, you happen to hit an angle where you catch one of the night guard as they're
Oh.
walking past the
I'm
window.
gonna
Solid.
And it's
great,
like-
good job.
It is just like they didn't walk right in front of the window. They were deeper into the hallway. It's just because you like moved over to the wrong spot and they happen to look at the same time that you see just the top of their head and they're just looking down at you, and then they like run out of view.
Yeah. Guys, we're gonna I kind of
What?
just rushed right back. I may have made eye contact with one of the night guard who's looking up.
Oh,
What are
great.
you-
Good
what are you
job.
talking
Great.
about?
Fantastic.
I mean, they're looking around because the night guard, they live in there, but they now know we're outside. So
Is there somewhere to hide?
Oh, wait, why don't we go back to the front and just kind of wait for them to come out, and then we can go in when they're out here trying to find us?
Well, if they
Is there
know we're
anything to
out
hi-
here, then why don't we wait for them to lower? We hide.
Looking-
now, they're gonna come out here and lower the drawbridge.
You
Maybe
hear
we
one of
can-
those
That's
big
that's
horns
what I
go
that's
off?
what I just
Oh,
that's what I
God.
just said.
That was my
Absolutely
plan.
running for the trees. Remy is running for the trees.
Yeah, you're hearing like the.
Oh fuck!
We should
PT
go. We
exclaims.
should go. And I run. I start running. I don't wait for them. I run.
I'm running into the
Remy,
woods.
Remy is
We're simply
Remy is
resetting.
running for the trees at the front of the castle, at least the nearest to the drawbridge.
I'm gonna try to reset this stealth. I'm gonna have them go from urgent to caution to back to normal.
Right,
Get those police sirens off you.
Yeah.
I just want to be able to get inside.
Get
without
those
them
those
seeing
stars back down.
Yeah.
So is
Right?
everybody hiding in the trees, but
Just
looking at
running
the
and
front?
hiding in the trees.
Yeah.
me. Yes.
Yeah, so you're staring at the front drawbridge, and all of a sudden you start to hear like the like the chain like moving, and you see the whole drawbridge coming down. It's the classic. It's got the two chains at the top of it, and so it's very very slowly
I
coming
love that
down.
we have this medieval ass thing in the middle of 1930.
Oh, yeah.
Auroraboro.
Yeah.
It's anachronistic, you'd say.
It's so good.
Whoa.
You're so excited to use that
Well,
word.
I taught Shannon what anachronism means.
I'm gonna have an
Now
anachronism.
I keep
trying to say
using
this word.
Anachronism.
Aphrodisiac.
I'm trying to combine aneurysm and anachronism.
It's anachronism because it comes.
Anachronism.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
like,
we're
so
hiding. I'm
anachronism.
hiding. I want to hide. I want to
hiding.
get inside. I
Hiding.
want to hide.
Hide move.
Yeah. Y'all are like
Makes
hiding in the
sense.
trees, and you're kind of doing the Saving Private Ryan thing when you're both looking at each other, and like the wheel is spinning on the drawbridge as it keeps coming down. And that's where we're gonna leave it
Oh,
while we
shit.
take a quick break.
Yeah, that makes sense.
La 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 la.
Good unintentional
Jeez.
thing that was made.
What a
Don't
shit
worry
show.
though. We will be right back.
Never. fear.
Burbs.
And we're back. I
So-
feel like you didn't actually
Cute.
put the last one down.
point.
So I was like, this is a very
You're just
long
like-
second.
Doesn't do the point
Or you-
gimmick. Where you go,
Yeah.
you go.
Oh, you should do like that one. Give us some flair in the back.
Do the Wayne's World
Yeah, I'll
thing where
ham
they
it up.
teach
No,
him
you
how
gotta
to...
do a pew pew. You gotta pew pew us it back in.
Oh, I'll pew pew it. Make it really on
Pew
brand.
pew it.
Oh.
Pew pew.
Disgusting. I hate brand
Pew.
stuff. The Outlaws. Oh, you have to do
The
it.
Outlaws are in town. They shot 49 times. We still won't know how to fight.
Oh,
Pew, pew,
boo
pew,
hiss.
pew.
Is it-
Boo
have we
hiss
only-
you.
Does that only happen 49
Because
times?
I'm the only one who does it.
That's
Yeah.
for true.
Garrett
and
used to
that's
do it all the time.
pretty true. But Garrett's
Tell me-
a fake
tell me
fan,
this,
so.
tell me
You need to
This,
put it
yeah.
in your stream title. You gotta put your
Oh,
prompts in your stream
I
title.
do
That's
it all
actually
the
a good
time.
That's not me. That's production.
Oh, John.
That's production. That's
That's
not
production. That's on the
Done.
other end. That's
Literally,
the other
today
end.
is like the only time I
Listen,
haven't done it.
if you give me edit powers, I can
I don't
change
believe
your
you. I
title
can literally
whenever.
look back
No,
at the
which-
titles.
No, Maria,
tell me
because then
this.
it'll be
Tell me
Poopy
this.
Baby Boy tries to play
Dorkos.
game but is bad. Like,
Who has to read it right now?
You do.
You do.
you do because
Why?
you did it, idiot.
'Cause it's
Because you
whoever-
put it in
We
there.
know you typed it.
Because it's whoever typed it. Has to,
Yeah, fool.
Yeah,
has to
fool.
say it. I'm sorry. 'cause
Silly
it's gonna feel
dork.
bad now.
The Outlaws are in
Oh,
town. They've shot
God.
us 50 times,
Really
but we won't go
good.
down without a fight.
It's
Yeah.
Bravo.
Big ASM artists in the chat.
Thank you.
Yep. Anyways, don't forget you can
No.
chat people. You can say whatever you
Chat,
want,
chat,
and I will try
chat.
to make it happen. But currently, y'all left off with the
Fumble.
the big door coming down due to Robin Renard's fumble. It's the drawbridge. It's coming down. We're in for me, the cinematography of this whole scene is the Saving Private Ryan like spinning wheel while y'all are hiding behind. You're in the trees, like not that far out of sight, right? You just hiding.
I mean, we're
right
trying to
there?
be
Yeah.
out of sight,
Right,
but
like,
yeah,
we're
like
trying
there's
to
a
be
tree.
out of
That's all we
sight.
got. Like
All
there's
of
not
us
really.
were trying to get you to let us roll stealth the entire time.
The really
And we never
hard.
did it.
Yes.
time.
I just wanted you to let me be stealthy without making me roll for
Yeah, I just wanted to get out free.
No, I
but
want to
also-
roll. I got
There's-
high.
I wanna
I can do
sneak
this.
away.
You don't have to roll stealth yet because nobody's looking for you.
Mm.
Excellent.
But
Well,
since,
all right.
since that's what you're asking
No,
for,
please, no, I'm not.
Set it up now.
Remy's away from everyone.
Remmy's left. Remmy's back
Remy
at
just
the
wants to
garage.
stand in
Fuck
the
you
middle.
guys, you're crunching too
Wait.
loudly on the leaves.
I thought I followed Remy.
I thought y'all
We're
y'all
all,
are just all in
like-
the woods.
We all
Just
scattered
went
into the
first.
woods.
Off to the
Everyone
front
just kind of
side.
else also did. Yeah.
in the
Okay.
front turn
The-
realm.
That's more interesting
Realm.
than us being scattered, except for Remy and I are together.
Yeah, y'all are together. The drawbridge hits the ground with a thud, and there's like the dust like billows out from underneath it, and there's a moment of silence before all three of the night guards that you've seen in the past come like sprinting out on their horses like very quickly.
Oh, good.
Two of
great.
them-
That's good.
Go running immediately down the path through the woods, and one of them stays behind and starts like immediately like looking or scanning around like the area.
Should I say the thing?
What thing?
Should I make this man's armor disappear? Hey, PT.
What?
If you
What?
so everybody rolls stealth first to find out if you even
Wait, can we not hear people?
we can hear you.
What?
Nobody's
I
saying
can hear
anything
you.
right now.
Oh,
Yeah. Hello. Hi.
I swear I
every-
saw Brian's
Hello.
mouth move and did not
Blah,
hear
blah,
him
blah.
talk.
Oh no, I was just
Everybody-
doing the. Oh no.
Okay.
Everybody roll stealth.
There we go.
Because I haven't touched roll 20 this sheet in a very long
I'm
time.
on the
Do
John-
I do
I'm on the
the
John
blue
dice.
or the green.
Green.
The green.
Yeah, Brian, give me my dice back.
I'm on that John
Bam.
gimmick right now where I fucking either hit super low or super high.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh,
well.
sorry. Every time I want to actually roll something, roll 20 is like, actually, I'm going to take 1,000 years to load.
It's actually doing the same exact thing for me. I've hit stealth like 3
No.
times.
Can I roll
Doesn't
literally
it, doesn't that mean you're
anything
gonna
else?
roll like 3 times? Yep.
Well,
Good, great,
Stick
good.
to
Oh,
first
first
one.
one.
just
Oh
the
my
first
god.
one.
Fun.
No! Okay, also, hang
Oh,
on. Really quick
Remy.
segue. Really
I
quick
ring
segue.
past that.
I have all these fucking skills checked, and I have not gotten to up them in so fucking long.
I know, yeah. I'm
Holy
the
do
same.
that
shit,
after
you
the-
rolled
after
a
the
perfect
thing today.
100.
It's a hundo.
I can't believe
Did
I
you
did a
know
combo.
there's 3 zeros and 100?
There's 3
I
zeros.
can't believe I'm not
Where's
wearing
my
that shirt
goddamn
right
hat?
now.
Yeah.
Go-
Fuck.
No.
I literally wore it last time.
Yeah, you weren't here though.
Did you know that you can get it on this merch
Let's-
store? That's
Do
not
it.
it.
Did
Do
you
it,
just
Maria.
fucking try to
It's happy
Do
Cathy,
it.
Do
I
a-
think.
exclamation
Oh,
point
you
Maria?
did.
Finish it.
I'm furious.
Cute.
Who am I? You can buy that on my store. It says, "Did you know there's 3 zeros and 100?" It's cool.
Awesome.
There are 3 zeros and 100.
There are
It
3
is
zeros and
literally
100.
the only thing that keeps me remembering that there are 3 zeros and 100.
Always be
The only way
closing.
I remembered it.
Anyways,
I am so mad. I don't think I've had a fumble this whole fucking game.
Well, there's a first time for everything. and
Yeah,
today is the day you
congratulations.
shouldn't
Don't
have, but you
deserve
did.
it.
the
I'm a good fucking person.
you
Okay, everybody else succeeded, but
so you're all like shifting around
that's
trying not
so
to get
funny.
seen by the one night guard who remained behind.
Yeah.
And as you're all like kind of trying to be stealthy and like stay out of view, Remy does step on like not a stick but like a little bit of a log so that it rolls when they step on it. When
Oh,
Remy,
and then am
she
I
steps
doing
on
the
it, and then-
backwards running thing on top of the log where I'm like, whoa! Now I am.
You're
Whoa.
yes. Try to
You
figure
know
out how it
what?
works. You're facing towards the castle, so yes, you step on it, your heel goes forward, which makes the log roll forward. And as you keep trying to put your feet down, you keep rolling it out until you rolled
Yeah.
yourself out of the woods and fall directly in the middle of the field where the night guard can now like directly see you. And they start
It's just the one.
Yeah.
Okay.
but they take out a horn from
No!
the side from their like satchel
No,
of
no,
the
no,
horse
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
And they do
I
another
forgot.
one of those like and
Fuck.
start rushing over to you
Fuck.
on their horse.
Okay. Okay.
Am I
Remy
near
is
this? Am I
is
near this?
grabbing the.
Everybody's
the-
pretty close to this.
Yeah.
Remy is grabbing the rock from inside of her pocket, and she's yelling. Where is it? She's looking
weird thing to
directly at the
yell.
night guard that's running toward her, and she's
Where
saying,
is it?
"NEWGAWOOSKA!" Bap bap dee bap bap dee bap bap dee bap doo bap dee bow.
Yeah, you got it. That counts.
Yay!
You do that as
Him!
the knight is galloping over to you, and he like stops, like the horse skids to a stop pretty near you, and as he's like, he stops for a moment, he starts like shaking his head, and like you can see the armor glows for a moment, and then all of a sudden it looks like some sort of thick syrup just starts dripping off of it.
Whoa.
And it like falls in big clumps of goo onto the ground.
Gross. Of course, that's how that works.
Yeah, gotta, you know
That's
what I mean.
fucking awesome.
Remy.
Oh
All right, somebody take this fucker out.
And
Let's go.
the knight pulls the pair of shackles that you've seen before, and he tosses them at your feet. You're on the ground, by the way, kind of on your butt, and he just tosses it at your feet.
Does it look like anybody
Remy
else
pulls
is
out her
coming?
chains and just starts doing a fucking
no.
I don't know what's
Yeah.
going on with her
So then
chains to
the-
block it.
And the knight, well, it's not the he didn't like he tossed it at
He just,
your
like,
feet as if to say like put
Put
the
them on.
shackles on.
Absolutely not
I'm gonna-
happening.
I'm
Okay,
just
yeah, I'm
gonna
just pulling out my
still-
chain.
You're spinning your chain around.
No, I'm not gonna spin it. I'm just gonna pull it out and hold it menacingly.
I'm
He
gonna bum
pulls-
rush this fucker.
So he pulls out
85-year-old PT Sinclair bum rushes a guy
Yeah,
on a
dog.
horse.
Yeah, absolutely.
the night guard
Alright.
pulls out like a giant, very edgy looking sword. You know, like one like the it's like
Are
all
these the
black blade,
Nazgul?
and it's like
They're like Daedric
No.
armor from Skyrim.
Yeah.
yeah, they're like
He's
evil
like the
knights. You know what I
mouth.
mean?
From like Lord of the Rings.
But
Yeah,
if the
look,
mouth of
Mouth of
Sauron
Sauron.
had the helmet all over, you
Oh,
know?
exactly. That was all of
Just
their armor.
One
Yeah.
helmet.
It's just one giant helmet that they hide
Um,
inside of. You know, no, it's,
Even though I'm
Like
not
Daedric
good with
armor.
it. Even though I'm not good with it.
oh, the
Pulling
sword that
out Rodolfo Rosso, the red sword, and I am fucking running up and trying to, I don't know,
Oh
block.
my
I'm
god,
trying to
give
do
me that fucking
trying to
sword.
set
I
up
can
the
do so
clash
much
moment
damage
with it.
that.
so that we get a cool visual. But
Okay, let me.
I'm following PT because PT's gonna fucking die and I don't
Fucking
that,
combat time.
that's
dude.
my job.
That's my
Okay.
job.
So
That's
here's
me.
here's what's happening. Remy pulled out the chain. The knight pulled out the giant sword. It's like the size of a
jumped over
two-handed
the moon.
sword for him. And if you
Yeah.
recall, he's quite large. They're quite large.
Great.
And y'all are now running out of the woods, but they're still going to get a turn of combat before you arrive and can do anything.
That's fair.
What
So
if I say
Remy,
I'm really fast?
What if I run
We'll
real
get there
fast?
What if I?
Remy, you get to move first because you
What
already
if
have
I
your chain at the ready once he pulls out his
Put
sword.
2 fingers
Okay.
on
Their
my
sword.
forehead and go.
He's still on the
Instant
horse.
transmission.
Yes?
Wait, what if
Um,
I do this?
Yes,
with
they're
my
they're
arm?
still on their horse.
Still on the horse. Okay.
Oh, run real fast.
Fuck, I was gonna
Look at
do
the
something, but I
camera.
don't think I'm physically strong enough to do it. I
Try.
would like to take the chain and like ka-cha around the horse legs and then
Oh my
like
God.
yank it to knock the horse over, to knock the knight over, but I don't actually think that I'm strong enough to
Remy,
yank
You could
over
just
any
whip
horse.
the horse.
Already
Just like-
murdered these horses.
You're very strong.
turn them
also.
into
Going for
goo.
round 2 on the horse.
Well, my other option is to aim it at the
No,
at the
I know,
the
it's just
person.
Let me-
very
let me-
funny.
You could just whip
You
the
do what
horse
you
and
want,
just
of
like,
course.
hey,
I feel you can definitely whip the horse. I
Yeah.
will say that. Well, a couple things. One, if you don't know this, Maria, the horses are like not normal. They're like specialty.
I had
like-
figures that none of this was normal.
Big scary
Even if
Greek
it wasn't
Clyde
normal
cat.
Oh
horse,
yeah,
they're
I
very
know they're not
deadly.
real horses.
In my mind,
you
they're-
said that these were they're like gooey and like drippy and like weird.
No.
Listen,
Nobody's
I was
go-
there when the horses were melted by the acid.
There was
I know.
That was a
Different.
different. That was a different set of horses.
That was
Yeah.
the Clyde.
Oh.
They're like a mutant horse underneath the elementary school now.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a whole different
Thing. And new
Place for them
horses.
to be.
That's a great place
These
for
horses are just they just look like normal horses, but they're massive. Like I think about the horse in Hunchback of Notre Dame. If you remember how large
Oh,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
and the
terrible
beautiful
horse.
mane that he had, yeah.
Yeah, beautiful, terrible horse.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So like that.
Kinda
So
like
it does look
Pillow
quite
Wife,
strong.
Mother and child.
Shannon, Remy can
Yeah.
tell that like she will probably not be able to do that on her own, but more of an AT-AT situation, like Star Wars,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
multiple people like wrapping the chain all the way around and like pulling, that
Yeah,
might
but that's
work, but not you
not
just
in this
Indiana
instance.
Jonesing pull. That's not gonna happen.
Okay. How fast? Can
Are you
horses
asking
go?
how Remy knew that Star Wars reference?
No, I was just
Or
thinking
the other
above
pop
table.
culture reference.
Didn't we already do this gimmick on the show?
When?
Didn't we do an AT-AT
I
gimmick?
feel like we did, but I don't know.
Or am I
Didn't
losing
you
my
do-
mind?
no,
It's
was
a
it with
good
the
gimmick. I don't-
vampires?
Sorry, continue. Please continue. I just had to bring it. I'm like,
But
Was
it's
it
a
like
good
the
gimmick.
Time Baby or something? I don't know.
No, Time Baby was sitting down. They didn't need
time
that.
maybe we
Oh,
let
yeah.
them eat. Well, it was weird.
Time Baby-
I want to
just
see
poison.
consequences.
Sorry,
Let's go.
continue,
Try to do the thing.
Okay.
Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Maria, and only Maria, and not
Yeah,
Mostly,
I'm
I
just-
just want to do a thing.
Of course, of course.
Does this horse appear as if it could be? Fuck! I'm just gonna whip the horse. I don't
Hell
want
yeah,
to, but
absolutely.
Remy cannot think of anything better to do.
Yeah.
The chain is barely gonna reach the night guard, and I don't really think it's gonna do anything. So
Maybe
she,
you'll
she
fucking
gonna
roll
whip
a
this
1,
horse.
dude. I don't know.
You think they have stats for horses in here?
Yeah.
Probably.
Maybe.
Probably.
They got it like a dog. Why do they
You
have
had to
dogs?
make up
Yeah, I got
something.
One of the most
for the
common
Clyde
North
stat,
American-
So,
I got
One of those
Okay.
ubiquitous.
I gotta beef him up too.
Okay.
Oh my
So you're
God.
whipping him with your chain, the horse?
Yes, with the intention of like startling him. I'm not. It's
Oh,
not.
you're
like
not
trying to
hurt
damage him. You're
no,
trying
I'm
to.
just
Daddy!
trying to get him to like scatter in the other direction.
Or like bray
Or, like-
up, like,
Or, like be like,
yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
you know, the thing, that sound that horses make. That's
gimmick,
not
yeah.
blah, blah, blah.
Winning.
Okay, so you're not going for damage. You're going for like a nice little stinger on his butt.
Yeah.
His horse butt.
Well, I assume he's coming toward me,
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
kind of like on his chest
Okay,
or
cool.
whatever area.
nipple.
Roll your chain.
I don't have a thing for my chain.
Just roll your fighting brawl.
Fighting
Since you're not
brawl.
trying to do damage, we don't need the damage. Everybody's always allowed to like
Sure, that was
try
a close
to do
one.
stuff without causing damage. By the way, that's
Uh-huh.
fine. You do successfully. You do like a good like whip on the front of him. You can tell it is
Mhm.
like you did the thing. This horse does not spook like
That's
other
kinda what I
horses, and
figured.
he,
It's okay.
like the
We
horse
know it.
does like this. The horse is he does like a
Yeah.
like a shuffle, but it is not enough to like buck the knight or anything. And that's when the knight comes in for like does like a jab downwards at you.
Wait, so is it a two-handed sword, or is it just as big
It's
as
the
a two-handed
size of
sword?
a
and he's
two-handed
strong
sword
Enough, they're strong enough to wield it?
Proportionally to them,
Okay.
and they are already larger than human.
Yeah.
And they're still only using one hand to.
Are they like bare-chested now? That
No,
their
no, no,
armor
no.
has
They
melted
still
away?
have the armor on,
Okay.
but you just saw some like goop come off of it. It
Word.
didn't look
Okay.
goopy before, but once you did the spell, like it started oozing some
I'm picking up what you're putting
goo down,
Okay.
and it is still falling in clumps at the base.
Hit.
So
What do you want
What
to
is
do
this?
against that?
you see like this giant blade being thrusted down towards you.
Okay. What's the dodge skill again? Is
Like
it
half
just
your
dodge?
the base is like half your dex or whatever.
Yeah, base is half dex.
I don't like those odds. Okay.
Never tell me the odds.
Do I have enough time to like recover the chain from my whipping and use that to attempt to block his stabby stab?
You can't block the.
You can't parry a sword
You mean like
with a chain?
do a maneuver like? Yeah, there are ways. You have to give me the right wording, but yes, there are things you can do here where you get to
So
use.
what
your
I
fighting
would
brawl.
do is like wrap the chain like twice around each fist and then like hold it so that it is like a line. And then if he tries to like slash or stab or whatever, I'm parrying it away with the chain.
Yes, you can do that.
That is what I would like to do.
Yes. Okay.
You're gonna do it really good and perfect the first time.
You're gonna roll a fucking 1.
So concerned.
Dash R1 D100. That's
Jorge
open. There needs to be a
uses-
space there.
Code for a living.
Tell me what to roll for
That's
this.
not great.
That's not.
Just your
that's
fighting
a
brawl.
Big. That's a big old.
It's a big fucking number.
It's a pair of boobs.
Wowzo.
Not.
You're
That's
well,
also a big number, though.
Fucking very
But you got
bad.
So
These rolls
remember
are
that.
not good, dude.
Remember that it is
Jeez.
not what number is higher than what other number.
the
There's
level of
If they're in the
success.
There's
same,
success levels in Call of Cthulhu.
except that the
Yes.
attacker wins when it's the same level.
When it correct.
Yes.
But
Yes.
I feel like the
Yep.
88 might not succeed.
Maybe they had an 87 in their.
You
Fighting
managed
sword.
to successfully use your chain to just barely guide the sword away from slashing directly into you.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Gewoo!
And now everybody else uses their turn to arrive.
Yep.
Okay.
So y'all are right there now. Remy, you're still on the ground, having just used that chain to
Mm-hmm.
keep the sword off you. What do you do now?
Okay, paint me a picture. What's the scene right now?
I've been
We've
doing
all
nothing but
Naruto
painting
mon-
a
the
picture
night,
to
guard,
you.
the night guard has
Yeah.
slashed downwards. I've
yeah.
carried away, and
Yeah, it's
everyone
literally
is just
that's
arriving
exactly
on the
where
scene.
we're
Yeah,
at.
that's
Okay.
it.
They ran
Okay.
over while this was happening.
I guess I'm just gonna try and run around the back of the horse.
Okay. Use your turn running around to the back, getting up and rushing
Yeah,
over to the
using
back.
the momentum from this shit to just launch myself out of the way.
Cool. The night guard.
Oh.
Okay, so y'all just arrived.
Mm-hmm.
He has no armor though. It's chill. It's
He's
chill.
wearing armor.
It's
right now.
super
He
cool.
doesn't
Armor, he just has
have
no
any
goop.
armor
The
that
goop
actually
is coming off.
makes him inhuman. Yeah.
So when as everybody's arriving, he's gonna trying to remember how the rule set for this works. What order? When y'all
Speed.
arrive, I need to know which. How's everybody
Last.
last?
I like how you move first and you're gonna be last.
Well, he's quite slow.
He was right next to me. so
Robin
probably
and-
My
the
Robin-
dex is 25.
And TP, what are your
Oh, my dex is-
dexterities?
My dex is 45.
50.
Okay, so you arrive in this pretty much. You're still in a line
Yeah.
basically, but it's TP, Robin, PT.
I would like to tackle this fool.
Well,
I would
he's
like to steal that from.
he's first
PT.
going to.
Oh, well, okay, that's my intention.
Yes.
I got you. He's doing.
Maria really wants to do something because nothing is happening.
You're about to get to do so much. Robin
Makes
has
a difference.
moved out of the way, and he doesn't want to have to move his whole horse around. So he's doing he's going for a big horizontal swipe at everybody. He has to take an extra penalty die with each consecutive person.
Consecutive ones. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's going to be.
Oops.
That's so for the. Oh wait, no, that one's just a hit for the first one, which is TP. And
God.
Oh my.
hold on.
Okay, you're right.
That's also a hit.
It's 24.
24. Yes. Sorry, I was like, what the fuck is that? Yeah.
And
Wow.
this
Then two more.
one,
61.
61.
what is
Fumble.
fumble?
Hundo is a fumbo.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that's a fumble. Yeah.
No. Yeah. Wait.
Well,
No.
Yeah.
no, it's a
3 zeros and 100.
61 is the
It's a-
highest one. So you
that's
take the
11.
61 on
Oh,
that.
it would have to be a 0 on the.
Yes.
It would have to have been 0 initially.
Yep.
And then
you
it would
even
have to been
roll
a
a
10 on the
0 on a
initial roll.
1d10?
It would have to been a 10 on the initial roll.
Yeah, the initial.
Yes, that's what it is. That's what
Gotcha.
it is.
Okay. I was like, wait,
Yeah.
there's no way.
Why is
It would have to be
so
0 on a
confusing?
1d10.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
confusing.
Honestly, the 3
Technically,
zeros
that
and
last one-
100 helps
yeah.
tremendously, and it's still so confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah, 61's the
Okay,
highest.
so what's his
So what you're
damage?
saying is we're all.
Yeah,
So you're all taking.
Completely boned.
You're all taking
Y'all-
damage.
You're all
We're all
taking
taking
damage.
damage.
That's what's
Can
happening.
we do anything?
Yes.
Is he
Yes.
also-
you can all-
Yeah.
you-
Wait a
everybody.
second.
Everybody gets to do stuff.
Yeah.
Maria, if you want to do something, how do you want to counteract this? Because you might be able to get a better
You can try to attack him first, them first, or dodge it,
way
or
to
do some
be
sort of
cool
maneuver.
with the genders on the night guard.
I want to be. I
Made a
want
decision
to,
about their gender, and I'm just trying to
true.
stick by.
Yeah.
it.
That's for
I
true.
want to. I would like to try to attack them first.
I've massive deja vu just then.
That's awesome. Matrix.
Is what I want to
Matrix.
try to do first.
Cool.
I want to try to get an extra bolster of speed and just get up all up in that grill. Just
Okay.
like pull them off the horse and just
Oh.
like.
So
definitely
that's
a maneuver.
that's a maneuver instead of fighting
Right.
back. You can make your maneuver just trying to yank them off the horse.
Yes.
Sick.
I feel like if they're on the ground, it's better.
It probably
I
is.
say
Def-
it
almost
as
definitely.
as the last words I ever said. Yeah, I want to do that.
This
instead of
seems
fighting
like
back.
it's better. Okay, so you roll your fighting brawl.
Okay.
Really nail it.
Fighting and brawling.
Yeah.
Thank
there
you.
you go.
Oh,
There you go.
That I was not expecting.
Maria.
You doubt me with 80 and fighting brawl.
I doubted you for not 1 second.
I mean, you don't
Thank
know
you,
you
Shannon.
don't know their fighting brawl skill.
Yes.
You'd probably start to assume, but so the sword
Listen,
is like
they're on a high horse
Lower
and they
than
have a big
88.
sword, so like
That's
Yeah.
what I could say.
it's coming. Ooh,
bless.
Bless you.
I'm
Oh,
so sorry if I
so
just sprayed you.
cute.
So attractive. Wow.
And I'm so covered in snot.
It is. The sword is coming horizontally. I
Right.
assume you're gonna like grab the arm maybe and yank
So
them
yeah,
down.
if they're coming like horizontally, like a top right to bottom left situation, I want to dodge around to the right to get underneath that arc and basically grab their arm and just throw them following their arc, so their body just kind of like
Yeah.
topples down.
Judo using the momentum.
Would this
Hell
amend,
yes, that's how
Fuck
you
yeah.
do it.
Would this amend the hits?
I think so. I think this probably
Proceeding?
stops all the other hits from happening.
Sick.
Fuck
We love
yeah.
this.
That's how I'm gonna
Remy.
play it, anyways. So you
Hell
do
yes.
yank them off their horse, and it stops the swing from continuing down its path of
Best
destruction.
friends with Robin Renard.
And so you've yanked him. You've
Yep.
yanked them off their horse, and they're on the ground now.
Mhm.
And it is your turn.
It is
Yeah,
my
right,
turn.
Will anyone be upset if I write in the notes that TP yeeted the guard into the ground?
No problem with
No.
that. That's the
Okay.
most
Absolutely
accurate
not.
description of
That's
what
so
happened.
Thank you.
How challenging do I think it would be to wrest this blade from this knight's hand and
Fuck.
use it and turn it against them? I want to stab this fool with their own weapon.
Don't you have a very big knife?
Sick.
I have a very normal sized knife, thank you, but it's very big. It is, but this is a bigger knife, and like I don't want to take Robin's knife.
What knife is bigger
That's
than
also
a sword?
very big.
How
Yeah.
do you use a sword?
How do you find a bigger knife than a sword?
If I don't think it's possible to like take it and just like do a stab, then I'm gonna use my absolutely very normal sized knife.
So it's unclear because of like the magic off the armor, and you did just manage to yank them off the horse. You know,
Mhm.
you don't feel that they are like that they're not impossibly strong, right?
Okay. Yeah, I
well,
want
the
to
way
take
that
this.
the mechanics will work is you have to
Yeah.
use your fighting brawl to
Okay.
beat them in a maneuver, trying to remove the sword from their hand.
Okay.
They're
I would
going
like to do.
get to try to do something back to you while you do that, though.
Oh, fantastic! I would love for this scene to happen. I want to do that. I want to take big gnarly sword out of big gnarly person's hand.
Hell yeah.
Sick. Yeah. So you
There you go.
go
My
in to
success.
reach for the sword, and as they see you like reaching down to grab it, they're just trying to thrust it forward faster than you can get to it.
Ah,
Into
that would be
you?
bad. That would be not great. I would not. That
I
What do
get that, but I
I'm
wouldn't.
trying to.
yeah.
Sorry, I have to do the math in my head because I don't have the numbers. Okay.
That's
Okay.
pretty- that's
You
pretty
managed to grab the sword, and you're like you stop them from being able to stab at anything, and you're like holding on, and like they need to break free of your grip to be able to use their sword again.
So they're just like grappling right now.
Yes. If you manage to defeat them again next round, you'll wrestle it from their grip.
excellent. We love
Robin
What
this.
else
Renard.
happens in the meantime?
Okay.
While
if-
you're wrestling with them over the sword, you can like now see into their helmet, and they got the whole like mountain deal going on, you know, from
Oh, like
Game of
a
Thrones,
fucked
like
up
the
burn
fucking
face?
like,
okay.
but like the crazy looking eyes and shit.
Yeah.
you know, they
Yeah.
got-
Zombie eyes.
yeah. They're like a
Uh,
thing, you know. They're not
Yeah.
just.
It is an enchanted corpse.
Yeah, these are monsters.
Seeing that the person is now preoccupied with something, I'm simply gonna go. I don't want to risk this as the time to gain any fighting sword. So I'm gonna move mine back, and I'm gonna just fucking I'm gonna put on Old Faithfuls, and I'm just gonna fucking punch them in the penis and balls.
Punch them in the
You-
crotchal
gonna
area.
send a punch their way with a
Do
brass
not
knucks.
know what genitalia they have.
So I'm gonna throw in
Listen,
the
you
pelvic
punch,
region.
you punch anybody in
punch
the
between
pelvis
the legs.
area,
The
though.
pelvic
it
region
fucking
is
hurts.
not a
That
nice
shit's not
place
gonna
to be
be
It's
hit,
good.
no matter
not too
what.
many
Yeah.
bones, far
Yes.
too many
Yeah,
everything.
I could hit a hip.
A
Yeah,
lot
it'd
of
be bad.
nerves there.
A big nerve. There's a
Yeah.
big sciatic nerve. Something's going on.
How do
in
you,
there.
how do
Oh,
you
yeah,
refer to your brass knuckles? Old Faithful?
I just called them Old Faithful.
You just called him that this time, yes.
this time.
It's canon.
It might be
Not
Old
yet.
Faithful and Old Reliable or something.
Awesome.
They're just old. Everything is old.
Because it's all old. Yeah.
It's all just old.
All right, so as you go over there to try to kick him in the maybe balls, them in the maybe balls,
In the maybe balls.
It's a punch, but yeah, I get it.
yeah, you see, to punch them. They are also
Yes.
they're gonna try to kick back at you while they're doing that, and they have to
With-
do it with a penalty die.
Yes, with one penalty die.
Yes. So that's your brass knuckles, the normal level
Yes,
success.
a normal success.
Ooh.
And
That's
that
probably it,
that
but
already they're
that's-
not fast enough to kick you.
Oh my
so
god.
you managed to do like it. You know when it's like the punch, and then there's just like the dong. You know, it's the metal on metal, right?
Yes,
Uh,
okay.
But it is not like you've attacked night guards before, and you've seen things like not like just like basically bounce off them, or like sometimes get in a little bit. This one, like the armor like crumbles a bit when you hit it.
Whoa.
Okay, okay. Good to know.
Neat. Hey,
It's our,
Gregor.
it dents like a tiny bit, you know.
Exactly. Like, this is definitely not the same level of no selling they've done before. Like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
this is affecting them. It may not be like, oh my god,
Yes.
but
You
it's
can
still-
tell this one didn't do much, but you got it in there.
It did something. Okay,
It did
cool.
We
something.
previously have had little to no effect on the night guard.
Yeah.
So
These
really
things also do
anything
so
happening
little
is
damage.
Very different. Yeah.
I am.
Yeah, 3
coming-
damage is not, yeah.
I'm
Exactly.
coming up behind TP, and I'm gonna put my hands on the hilt of the sword that they have grabbed, and I'm gonna try and
Oh.
help them turn the sword towards the person.
Oh. Okay. You do that, and as you're doing that, they're reaching up to like grab you with their other hand.
Yeah.
So they have to use 2 penalty die for that.
Well, maybe we.
Oh,
both,
boss.
Maybe we'll both fail.
Okay, so that's
That's
okay.
59, and then
And this is the second penalty die.
59
59 is their best roll. Or is the
Yes.
one they have to take.
is
rather.
our best roll for them.
Hello.
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 They're not they are squeezing. It is going to be doing damage, but not immediately.
Okay.
So I need to figure out how choking people out works.
No.
I feel like I need it all the time, and I don't know what the mechanic for choking people out is.
I feel like there is one though. Like,
Definitely. Maybe.
It's
I
like
don't know.
suffocation.
yeah,
Like
like
the
something
suffocation
along
rules?
those lines.
Choke
I feel
them
like that
into
would be the most-
unconsciousness.
Yeah, the most like
Choke
logical.
him.
Yeah.
Choke the shit out of him. Harder. What? What the fuck?
Wait, what?
And,
Wait, what?
Huh?
However,
Oh, Jorge, no. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Jorge is frozen for us, Shannon. I don't know if you can tell them that.
Is Shannon here?
you hear me?
Can you?
Now
There
we
you
can.
are.
Now we can. Hello. Kind of. Yes.
Y'all got a storm rolling through?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh
Oh,
no!
lost you again.
God, no one's here.
Oh no. I'm here though. I want to be
I'm
here.
Sorry.
No.
Let's go
Jorge?
to...
Hey,
Oh,
Oh,
Do we... Hello?
no, go to the break. Go to the break.
Okay.
oh,
Break!
okay. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Technical
Everyone panic this
difficulties.
time.
Actually
We'll be right
panic this
back.
time.
Yeah, panic.
Actually panic. For real.
Anyway.
Right here, we're doing it. We're doing
Okay.
it. Anyways, the horse which you've left unattended rises up behind Rob and Renard, goes in for a kick. Horses do a crazy amount of damage, by the way.
Yeah, because it's a horse.
Don't get kicked by this thing.
Don't
No, I
get
mean
kicked
like
by horses. Like
I'm
also
looking
don't
at the
get kicked by
stats.
horses in real life
Hey,
though,
don't
because
turn
you
your
can
back on
literally
this.
die
People
in one
die.
second.
For sure.
You
all
die.
the time from getting
Yeah.
kicked by a horse.
I'm
Yes.
looking at the stats for the horse. Like, I'm not making these up. I was going to increase them because it's a horse.
There's no reason.
Because it's a
You
more
don't have to.
powerful horse.
There's no
but
reason.
I'm like,
just
it's
a horse.
It's a
like
horse.
it's more fucked up. It's
Horses
bad.
are 99% muscle and 1% teeth.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
don't get bitten or kicked
No,
by a horse.
I believe you that they're monsters.
I
But I'm just
And
saying.
100% attitude.
I'm just saying. I looked at the stats for many
100%
literal.
ass.
Hashtag horse boss.
Looked at the stats for many literal monsters in this book.
Yeah,
the
not as good
damage
as the horse.
is higher.
But just
Better-
a regular
yeah, horses are
horse.
better.
Anyways, the horse like lifts up onto its back legs and goes for the full like.
Donkey kick.
Cool.
Kangaroo.
I'm gonna
No,
die.
front kick.
Oh, is
front
it doing
Yeah,
the
the
jump
front-
up and then
the
the
front kick,
braying
yeah.
down strike? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are
The
you
leg
doing
is
when you
gonna
see this
smash
happen?
you.
I want to use something that is good.
Is it the get the fuck out button?
Yeah, but that means I would have to dodge, and I'm an old man.
Dodge roll.
So funny
Why
how
are we
often
all
people want to
so
dodge.
bad at
I mean,
dodging?
everyone wants to
I'm
dodge, and then they're like,
great at
wait,
dodging. What are you
I'm
talking
not an
about?
acrobat.
Never dodge.
I
Weren't
You are literally an
You did
acrobat.
trapeze.
yeah, I can jump good. So if you can find me a way to explain how I jump away from this fucker,
You can like do a
Yeah,
a
parkour,
tuck and roll.
hardcore
I did that. I
Parkour.
did that once, and I was given one time where I was able to jump. And Jorge specifically said I can't do it the second time. Jorge said I can't use it again. I'm
That
going
sucks
to.
because I feel like you could tumble, dude. I feel like you could tumble.
100% acrobatic tumble away.
Yeah.
I
So you do a cartwheel. You cartwheel away.
that won't count for
Listen.
jump.
do
Jorge
flip.
won't count
do
it.
flip.
I'm going. To, you know what?
Just jump 12 feet in the
I
air
will-
like you do. in the
I-
circus.
Straight up standing backflip away from this.
I honestly
So efficient. so
because
efficient.
because you did the right thing and you told the truth, and I had honestly not remembered that I said that. Because you were a good boy, Brian, I will allow you to continue to use jump for your dodges.
Yes.
If it's a
Well, I'm
situation
gonna just
where you
straight
can
up
jump.
jump. Yeah, like
if it's that you can dodge by jump, because this
if
is your
I
big
try to
open
roll
area,
away,
you
God
know?
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
It's not like if somebody's trying to stab you and you're trying to like, you're on the ground and you're just trying to move.
Yeah,
your
like,
head
well,
fast
God,
enough,
no.
that's different, But
Of
if you-
course,
this
of course.
is a jumpy. It's a giant horse. You're just trying to jump out of the way,
do one jumpy,
There you
please.
go. Okay.
One jump.
Do
Of
your
course.
Well,
Do a jump.
yeah.
of horse.
I mean, it was what I mean. It is what it
course
is.
you would.
Jesus.
Yeah, that sounds about
Good
right.
fucking God.
Can you like use some fucking
Literally?
luck or something?
This is you keep set up your stuff and do your damage and like roll those things. But I just want to tell this real quick thing. Me versus animals in Jorge's games is a recipe for disaster. The only time I've
Squirrel
ever
showed up
come
and we were like, oh no.
The only time I've ever come close to dying in one of Jorge's campaigns
Is
was
right now.
because of an animal, which was a kangorilla that booted me into another, not literally, but like booted me into next week.
Yeah.
Literally KO'd me, and the only reason I'm alive, that character's alive, is because of John Downey, who was the only person who went back to grab me and pulled me out of the fire that I was fallen into.
I'm a good
Okay.
So yeah, so we might be in a similar situation.
Right. How much health do you have?
I have 13 health. I
Ow,
currently
buddy.
have 13 health. My maximum is 28.
I was gonna say, Jorge, to give you some perspective, all of us have less than 30 HP as
Yeah.
a total HP.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you should have relaxed before this adventure.
Maybe you shouldn't have made him ride a fucking horse. dude.
They've been riding horses the whole
They have
time.
been riding
He's the
horses.
one who
They didn't
fumbled
have
the
any
spot
horses.
hidden.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
All right,
What?
I have it ready. I'm just worried for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll. Okay.
What is this survivable?
Oh,
Well,
that's
yeah.
Well, no,
way-
I'm KO.
Yeah, you're
What?
not.
Right.
No, wait, hold on. What is the
I'm
rule on the
sorry.
max health
I
giving?
have the. It's so I believe.
Isn't that just about going unconscious?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
it's
No,
just
he has to do your
unconscious.
entire max.
Oh,
damage
okay.
at once
So
in
I'm
order
just
to
at
kill
0.
you.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm
'Cause you're
dying.
at
I don't know if I
13,
clicked the
so
dying
you're
status
fine.
or whatever.
I'm
I'm gonna
sorry.
double
that's-
check it, but
You're only minus
That's
6.
the most amount of damage that any thing
Has done in one
done.
turn, yeah.
literally in the four
Yeah.
It's
seasons of Outlaws at all.
I feel
It's
like
the
I've
damage
done more
bonus.
damage in one shot.
Yeah,
than
the
one.
damage bonus is rough.
that the whole the
3d6.
parentheses,
3d6
3d6
damage,
for
yeah.
damage bonus.
Insane.
Yeah.
You did
It's
a
a horse.
max.
That does
You-
not
you
make.
got-
What do
Guys,
we get?
it's
A
a
damage
horse.
bonus of 1 if
It's
you
a
have
horse.
a 1 build.
We
Like,
measure engines in horsepower.
Horse.
The power of a horse is
Listen.
It's
Insignificant.
non-negotiable, is what you were gonna say.
Non-negotiable.
Yep.
So
Death,
for
taxes, horse.
as a reminder to everybody, if they do greater than your maximum health, then you die.
I'd have to do the gimmick of spending the 30 points to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's greater than or equal to half of your health, total health, like max health, I should say, then you have to roll con to stay conscious. Otherwise, it's regular.
But I went to 0,
But
so
it's
I'm
only-
assuming
you
I'm
still
out
go
anyway.
unconscious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cool,
it was
cool,
only
good to know,
6
good to know.
over.
I'm
Okay,
just,
cool.
yeah,
your-
just
what you
reminding
had left, so-
everybody.
Thank you.
And it was less than half the damage, so you're just unconscious right now. Which,
Okay.
So that everybody knows, you have to. Oh, and the other thing is, if it's greater than or equal to half of your damage and your HP goes to 0, then you die.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
But it's less than half the max, and he's at 0.
It's not less than half.
Wait, it's not less than half the max?
No,
Wait, no,
the
yeah,
max
I
is
have
like
20.
No, because he
28,
had
all of us have
well,
less
he
than
had
30
13
HP
though.
total.
So the like
But it was more than that amount, and
The 19
also more
is
Your
than
max.
half
What's your
of the
what's your max health?
HP.
My maximum health is 28 HP.
Yeah, so he's dead. You
no,
just killed
what
Ron
I
Renard,
understood
dude.
it. What I understood it is if you take damage.
This isn't a D&D
after
thing
you
where
get
I have to do the
0.
over. No.
No.
No, if he
Jorge,
gets
read that
greater
again.
than well, these are
If the damage
notes
is,
I took off of the
Yes.
actual rules.
Of course.
It's if you've hit 0 HP and you've received greater than or equal to your maximum health and damage, then you die.
Once you're already at 0 and then you get more than half damage?
No,
Or-
once you're
I have not
unconscious,
died then. No matter how you
No,
read
no,
that, I have
no.
not died.
No,
Oh,
that's not death. No, absolutely not.
No.
It would
'Cause
be
you didn't
like
do
if you
28
were sitting
damage.
there,
Yeah,
If you did
it
28
wasn't-
damage
yeah.
and I
wait,
went to 0,
what's your max health?
my maximum
Wait.
health is 28.
Oh,
So if you had dealt 14 damage after he had hit 0, which he has 13 health right now,
Okay.
so he only took 6 damage after he hit 0,
Yeah.
which means that he is
I'm not
dead.
dead.
I'm pretty sure if it's 14 or more damage and you hit 0 health, you die.
But is
But
it
we
you
can-
hit 0 first, or if it takes you to 0
It-
and
this
also
d-
is more
Call of
than half?
Cthulhu never says anything about.
That's so stupid.
Like doing the
one more
addition.
time.
I'll get it.
Read the thing about the half health and then 0 thing.
This is like I'm looking at a chart here. I'm not.
Yeah,
like-
you
My
gotta
blood
grab
sugar's-
the- you
my
gotta
blood
grab the
sugar's
book.
freaking
If
out
this
at
is
this,
a
by the
maybe
way.
a character death, you gotta grab the book.
I'm gonna.
I will
I'm gonna-
simply no. Fuck! I have 52 luck points. Fuck you! I'm not dying to a horse. Fuck that! Are you kidding me? No.
I'm pretty mad that this horse is something that can kill us so easily, and I wasn't gonna kill the horse, and now I'm definitely gonna kill the
yeah,
horse.
it
And I
turns
know we
out-
said no animal violence, and I'm
Fuck
putting
'em.
this
Oh,
all on Jorge.
You
fuck
just
'em.
have to.
so-
What? I didn't do it.
You brought a
no,
horse
no.
to a knife fight.
It
Okay.
turns out we
My
had the
s-
right idea about these horses the whole time. We
We were right
Kill
the whole- we
them
Turns out I
never-
should have melted them all.
Should have
with
done more
acid.
acid. We should have gone
Yeah.
back and poured acid on their heads. Sorry, that's really mean.
All right,
I'm
wounds
the
and
most
healing.
fun.
I mean,
in the
honestly, I'm
pulp
pretty
Maria's
and
mad
like,
at
we
the
this
did
book,
one
right
turn.
now.
Jesus Christ.
Dying and death. A hero is dead when they have been reduced to 0 hit points by a single attack equal to or greater than their maximum hit point total.
Okay,
So
that
no.
doesn't
So
happen.
he's not dead.
This is a single attack equal to or greater than their maximum hit point total.
No, it's
Greater than
No, it
their
isn't.
Their maximum
maximum.
total
It's
is
greater than
28.
half
It's not
of mine.
greater than 28.
It's not 28. If they did 28 damage, yes, but they're not because they did 19 damage.
If they sustain an attack,
Maximum health total.
Sorry. If a hero
Maximum
takes a single
health.
wound equal to or greater than half their maximum hit points total that also reduces their hit points to 0, then they are dying and automatically fall unconscious.
They
Yeah,
are
so
dying.
dying,
So
dying.
I'm in the dying
Unconscious.
state.
Okay, so record the current hit points as D for dying rather than a number. That's what it is in my chart. I didn't realize there's also a state D that does not
Gotcha.
equal death.
I am dying.
That's what the confusing.
you are
the
D
confusion
out
is.
of 28.
A dying hero must make a con roll at the
Please
end
no.
of the next round and each round thereafter. If any of the con rolls are failed, the character dies immediately.
There we go. Okay.
First aid can be used to stabilize the dying character and so prevent death in certain
Sorry,
circumstances.
if any
blah, blah,
of
blah,
them, if any
Oh
of the
my God,
con
who
rolls
has the
first
fail,
aid?
you're dead.
There's-
You die.
Straight up.
It's
Wow.
death
Yes.
saving throws, but I'm basically already at 2.
But
Fail.
you
But we
get
also
one.
have the 30 luck to.
Please continue. Dear God,
Yes.
please move on.
Okay.
Please
so
stop
the,
reminding me that I am dead.
Dear fucking God,
The
I know what I have
horse-
to roll next.
Yeah,
please
the
let
horse
this
like
continue.
does like the right in the back of your head,
Yes.
and you drop unconscious like onto your face
Sick.
in the middle of the brawl. Now
Good
it
Lord,
is
Robert!
the knight's turn.
Jeez.
Of course it is. Of course it is. Of course it is.
Right.
Oh,
No,
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 we
it's
have you
Remy's-
busy.
Remy's
it's
turn.
fine.
Remy's
It's
turn.
Remy. Yeah, Remy
It
hasn't
is
gone yet.
Remy's turn. Okay.
How?
Okay, so the horse seems kind of
Ow.
distracted. So what is the knight up to?
The horse is busy murdering Robin.
I
got the
imagine
horse
caving in
right
the back
where
of
I
my
want it.
skull.
The knight is like on their back. TP is like holding. TP and PT are
Yeah.
both holding on to his sword and are to their sword and trying to like
PT's being
stab
choked
it into
out, but
them.
not
I'm
in a
getting
good way.
choked also.
Okay,
That's
can
right.
I?
That's
can
right.
I,
PT does not have a handle on the sword.
Can
He's
I
being choked out.
Can I short range shotgun blast this knight in the head right now?
Yes.
A fair
Okay,
enough.
I'm
Fair
doing
enough.
that.
Yeah. You have
I'm
to.
doing that.
You have to run back forward a little bit and like, but you're close enough where you can just
Yeah,
like run
I'm-
in and like just.
I have not run very far.
No,
Like
no, no.
I'm within
That's what I'm saying.
5 feet of this whole
I'm telling you
situation.
that,
Yeah.
I'm just saying I would not do it from like. You do have to get closer, but it will not cost.
Please get
a
like
round.
almost point blank.
You
I
just
am-
don't
Yeah,
want
you don't have
hit
to
your
waste
prey.
standing
I-
closer.
Remy has become so fucking. Y'all know Remy has a temper, and Remy's temper has just exploded, and she is only seeing red. This is like the vampire stabby thing all over again. Like
Yes.
she has seen Robin crumble, and now she is like, well, okay.
Oh,
well,
here we
I guess
go.
everybody's gonna die then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
like-
fuck.
Uh-oh.
Look, I don't make the rules. I guess everyone's
It's like
dead. I don't
pulling
know.
the shotgun out of wherever the fuck it is hidden. I don't know, up my butt. I don't care. Remy takes 2 long strides, puts the shotgun directly up to the knight's head, and just bam! Absolutely blasts.
Right where
his
that
brains
weird
into
eye
the
is. The weird. Like,
Yeah,
really
the
gross
freaky
eye.
mountain eye is about to become a
Yeah.
fucking blood puddle.
Yep. So roll it, and they don't get to do anything because it's a ranged attack.
Hooray! I'm using luck.
Yeah.
How much luck?
Good.
10?
A 10.
I'm using 10 luck.
And
Shoo! I'm so mad that my anger didn't just make that.
Saw red, and that's what's there is red.
Yep, we got red on that.
Shit, I gotta see green next time. I gotta go Hulk.
yeah,
I'm
So
seeing
You got,
green.
you got a Hulk out instead.
Get
you
the money.
you blast in like the top zone, and it clearly gets through the armor. There is like a spray of blood that comes up. It is not the head explodey deal that you might be hoping for.
But there's blood coming out of.
There's
his
a
head.
lot
Oh,
of blood
yeah.
that came. Like
Okay,
you did a
yeah,
lot of
no,
damage.
I'm
Like
good.
yeah, like
his,
it's like
his brain is good.
everybody just got sprayed in a little bit of blood.
Good, great, good, good, great, good, good, great, good, good, good,
Good.
great.
I
Good.
just
So-
got this loner.
Gross.
I
Gross.
guess I'm
The,
paying for it.
The knight is going to attempt to kick
green.
TP off of them.
Oh, you could certainly try, buddy. Let's go.
Fucker.
On a brick wall.
What are you gonna do as you see them like they have to like get their like tuck their leg in between you two and then try to do like the pry you off kick, you know?
I would like to pull out my very big knife and stab it in the face.
That's pretty
Where it
sick.
just got shotguns.
I mean,
that's
fuck.
what I would like to do. I would like to make it cease movement by
So
stabbing.
you're
via
holding
face.
gotta
wait,
be at
you're,
least
you're
a
holding
little
this
hole
the
in
whole
the-
you're holding the sword with one hand and then trying to stab with the other. Is that right?
Correct.
Cool. All right, so we both roll.
It's not the best.
Success.
A very normal sized knife. I forgot. about
Yes.
that.
Very normal size.
Knight also got a normal success level, which makes them the winner as the attacker,
Yeah.
thereby kicking you off for. Okay. Does literal less damage than the horse, which that part makes sense.
It's a kick. It's
If
a
you-
It's so
maneuver kick.
person
Yeah,
I would
size.
be like, you're gonna
It's
have
a
to rethink
person
Pulp
size
Cthulhu.
kick.
Yeah. What
These
you
are
talking
not
about?
Pulp
D8 plus
Cthulhu stats, by the
3d6.
way. These are just like normal
yeah,
monster.
yeah.
And this is directly from a monster. But I don't think they
Mhm.
up the stats for
Not re-
Pulp
no.
Cthulhu monsters. They
No,
just
because we're not
buff
supposed
y'all
to
up.
die in Pulp Cthulhu.
You're
as,
still-
Well,
as
As
easily.
easily.
at this point we're overdue.
The whole gimmick
you know?
called Blaze
At this
of
point-
Glory,
At this
yeah.
point,
We're
we're far
definitely
overdue.
overdue for a character. death.
Absolutely.
yeah. So they do a kick and manage to get you off of the sword and kick you backwards onto the ground and are still holding PT with their other hand. Now, TP,
Okay.
it is your turn.
Yeah. Right.
How close am I to Robin's sword?
Um,
Air.
it's if You're pretty close. You're all
I
in like
would
the
like-
same little
yeah.
skirmish.
I
You can
want
go,
to.
like,
Here's.
like,
Let me
he's
rephrase.
unconscious. You
I
can like
want,
slide
yes,
it right out
correct.
of
Get
I
it,
don't
yeah.
care about Robin, my new best friend. I want the sword, and I want to slice the arm that is holding PT Sinclair. That is
Roll-
what I want to do.
Start rolling the dice. You baited me into the Robin talk of, it's been a long time. I've done a lot of things in my life. Fucking conversation. Maria is secretly, the bait was, I'm here to kill PT Sinclair. But the secret tech was to kill Robin Renard.
I can tell you fucking nothing. Let me take your sword and cut this damn.
He's
I'm
actually
arm off.
unconscious, so he can't.
I'm brain
stop you
bleeding.
from
Yeah,
taking-
my
I was
skull-
talking to Jorge. Actually.
yes. It is. Since it's not on your person, you are gonna
Yes.
have to spend your round like getting over there and like removing it from the hilt that he has on his body somewhere.
Oh right, you
On
didn't.
your
take
back,
it
maybe?
out.
I don't know. I imagine y'all with
I
infinite.
put it
pockets.
away because I took out
Yeah.
the
Okay, then let me. I forgot that you had put it away because you put on your.
Yeah. Or else it would
Either
just
way,
be
you still would have
hanging
had to
out
take
of
the time to grab. Don't worry about it. You can still do that. It was just,
Right.
it's always going to cost a turn.
You hear whispering in your mind that is like, "Take me.
That's right.
Ew.
Use the sword."
That's right.
Spicy.
Oh, fantastic! Oh, hell yeah! Then yes, first, absolutely, I'm gonna take it. 100%. You know, these fuckers don't. He's probably dead, so I'm gonna take it anyway.
You slide the
100%.
sword.
I'll
Slide the sword
avenge
from the
him.
hilt, and it makes you feel like good. You're like, I wanted and like this sword. You know, like
Great,
it is
good,
a
great,
very good
good.
feeling sword.
Good, great,
Oh.
good,
Oh no.
good. I turn back and I look.
I'm
real
doing parcel
happy and
tongue.
I go that way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
I'm
And-
gonna fully die.
We get to Robin Renard's turn, and you have to do your consciousness roll, your con
Fuck,
roll.
dude, you're gonna fail this.
Constitution.
My
Oh,
con
you're
is
doing
literally
good.
50.
You're
It's
doing
a
good,
fucking
bud.
This is just one death
Listen, you got
saving
luck.
throw.
You got luck points. You're fine.
Yeah, that's true. You can walk away from
Yeah,
this.
you can't
Yeah,
use luck
but
on
the
that.
gimmick, I don't know.
Just as long as you don't dip below 30.
Okay, God.
Okay.
Jesus.
Okay.
You're good. You're fine. You're good.
Oh,
You're
Okay.
fine.
Very nice.
You're
and
fine,
good
you're
and
good, you're
lucky.
fine.
I'm
you good?
so seriously debating just letting this ride. Like luck points be damned, and just kind of go until maybe if I get stabilized, I get stabilized, and if not, fuck it.
I'm putting it on
Keep my
Snake
pants.
Eyes.
Yeah, like, put it all on black.
PT Sinclair,
I
are you all good to go a few minutes late?
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Of course.
I wanna
Gotta
go.
finish
Let's
this
go.
shit.
Let's
Are
go.
you
Let's
kidding
go.
me?
Let's go. Let's go.
Shoots me into all sorts of stuff. As soon as I hear a gunshot go off from Remy, I'm thinking like, okay, well, I guess stealth isn't an option. So
You can't do anything really until you get
You
them
got,
to
like-
take their hand off your throat.
I can't get something from my body.
You can-
while they're
You can get some. Yeah, I mean, you can't go anywhere. Like you can shoot.
You,
I mean, that
you
was
can
not
fuck
like
your
that
way
was-
out of this
that was my
situation if you
thought.
want. Yeah.
you can fuck him if you want.
I was gonna kind of fuck him because I
He's
wanted.
Definitely
he's-
taking off my belt.
They've done the
Definitely.
foreplay. You can finish the.
I was gonna try and really finish him off. Yeah, I would like to do that. if
Do
that's
it,
okay.
please.
But what are you doing? But how? But paint me a picture.
I'm gonna pull out my shotgun and I
You
say,
degenerate.
as long as stealth isn't an option, and I'm gonna shoot, and I'm gonna shoot them. I'm gonna shoot them with a shotgun.
I got it.
very
Shotgun
close.
party.
I'm very close with a shotgun. I want to shoot their body.
Okay,
Yes,
if
you
he
are
doesn't
the
die-
closest range.
If he doesn't die from 2 shotgun blasts to the head after
Do a third
having
one.
his armor, his magical armor melted, I'm gonna
Buddy,
literally
Do you have 4
Effort.
luck points?
I mean, I do.
Can
Come
you? I don't.
come on.
Can you use that on
Can
combat?
you use it on Can you use it?
I have-
I don't remember these things.
I don't know, dude.
We
I
just
don't think
did
you
use it.
can.
I
We
was
just
gonna
used
say
it
you
on
just
combat.
We just
used
used
on
it,
shotgun,
so-
and I don't
This
remember if I was actually
this
allowed to
match
do
at
that.
least you can use it. We'll
This
figure it out
match,
for next
and we'll-
time.
you-
Yeah.
Please and thank you. Honestly,
Don't tell
I
me
feel
you
like
don't
we
have
earned
4
it.
luck
No,
points.
no, fuck that. No, if we did it before it was an accident and now we're back in it and it doesn't make sense. I'm being choked out. It makes sense I would miss.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is
Does
good.
it?
You're a good boy.
Yeah, but
Ah.
so let
But
him
what
use-
if I don't want you to be a good
You're
boy? I
being
want you
such
to
a
be
good boy
live
that you can
boy.
use luck on
Yeah.
this roll. in a weird.
I'll
No,
give you something nice.
Yeah, you'll get something
I'll
later.
be nice
If
for you.
It's a surprise mechanic we can use later.
Give your next character.
Good boys
character
get
2
gifts.
extra
That's
HP.
how it works.
That's what I got before. It's a concussion and death.
Yeah. So it's a,
All right.
That
it's
was
a
my
pretty. I
gift.
feel like it's a pretty cool. Like you whip out your shotgun and you try to shoot him, and he manages to grab it just in time situation. You know, and so it like goes off into the ground.
Wait, how many
Like their hand or
hands does this man have?
Two.
Does this
Just
person
Just 2.
have?
Just 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess he can't grab. They can't grab the.
So
the shotgun.
they're like this way choking out or like this way choking
No,
out?
it's just
This
it's
way.
single hand.
This way, and
Yeah.
then they're
They have a sword in the other
so they're
hand.
fully on their back.
Yes.
Okay.
That would've
They're
taken a lot of-
sitting
They're
up
completely
more now. I
prone
think.
on the ground. How? Okay.
They're half
They're
prone on the ground
L-shaped.
now. They're
Yeah,
L-shaped now.
They
on the
were before, but
They have
like
a
they're
very
in the
strong
script.
core.
They did the Undertaker.
They're
sit up.
yeah. The void core.
The
is
Michael
very
Myers
strong.
spot. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So now it is the horse's turn, right?
God, fuck
No,
this horse.
please.
Can horses just like not be conscious? That would be.
I just wish that this horse was scared of us and just
Can
went
it realize
away.
the damage it's done and walk off and think about its life?
I wish this horse actually cared about its own life. and
Is
was
it
just like,
scared
I'm gonna
from a
run
shotgun
away.
shot?
That was what I was
Yeah.
gonna say. Is
Shot-
maybe
yeah,
a
that's
shotgun
a
shot.
legitimate-
Shotgun shots
a lot
enough
of
to, like,
bullshit's
make
been
it
going on.
bolt, not like far away, but like away.
They're
That's
used
me
to
trying to
Can
get
it
this
please
fucking
not
death
cave in
horse
every
here.
party
So
member's skull in the
loyal.
span of 4 turns?
This horse is like, no, I am a dog. I will watch
No,
my
this horse is gonna
dog."
run train on all of our skulls, just completely.
But blah blah
You
blah.
The thing
blah,
is,
And
we've
you.
literally we spent
And you.
much time talking about how much the knights love these horses and how they're specially engineered for the knights.
No. There was no talk about special engineering.
They're
there was talk
specially
about how
engineered
much
for the knights
are
who-
obsessed with the horses.
who
That
use-
is-
The
it's
magic
it's
barrier is
necessarily
also
a
gone.
two-way street.
I'm
It's
being
also
such a
less
bitchy
magical,
ruler.
yeah.
The magic is also gone.
Yes,
To be
from
completely
the
fair.
armor.
Sure,
will-
but come on. I don't
One
know.
could say the horse is also
Do whatever
armored
you
if
want.
they're on
What
the
did I even
horse.
scat for?
Do
What did
whatever
I
you
even
want.
fucking scat
Well,
for?
to let the
Dude.
blood fall out of his head that it's been
I'm
doing.
just
so.
thinking there should be a roll here.
I-
We should figure out a
that's-
roll to
I'm-
roll.
thinking that
Maybe
as
like
well.
Yeah.
a scared, like a horse. Is horse scared and run away?
A horse
roll.
constitution.
What a
roll.
specific
No,
roll,
no,
Leah.
not
How brave is this
Constitution. No,
no, another.
Constitution.
How
not
about like an
Constitution.
intelligence roll?
Yeah, how about something like if they get scared, they run
Like
away
an
roll.
education.
An education roll?
Their school learning experience.
This is
Maybe a
fucked.
library use.
This is
Which of their
This is the
characteristics
time
is
to get
lowest?
this is getting nominated for most fucked episode.
Oh, it's so good and bad and good and bad.
Also,
The
last
horse's
episode was
constitution
nominated for most
is
fucked
65. I
God,
think it's
no.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
so I
think
think
it's
that they
fair.
should roll education actually.
I've got strength, constitution, size, dexterity, power.
Yeah, and all of them are what above like 80 except for constitution.
the
So
size-
that's
their
fucking
size-
Great, Jorge.
Their size is
Don't.
165.
Yeah, that makes
Oh,
sense.
fuck
Okay,
that.
so maybe you should just like chill the fuck
Constitution,
out.
I think is fair. All right.
Constitution's
Yeah.
fine. It's a little bit over
Sure.
half. You know,
yeah,
like
give them a better chance at not being scared of a shotgun blast
I kind
Dude,
of feel like
than
Two
power-
shotgun
Robin is
blasts.
at surviving.
I kind of feel like power makes sense, but that's fine. Well, shit.
Can I use 6 luck to make them?
to fuck them up, to push
I-
their roll upward.
To just
I
maybe
will-
I just sneeze a little
That-
bit and he gets a little extra scared.
That I will allow. The,
Oh, wait,
the
for
luck,
real?
the luck to
Spend luck to
yeah.
Oh, I'm
break
then I'm
their-
spending
Spend luck
to
unless,
fuck
unless
them. 'Cause I
somebody
promise
else
you,
wants to.
The horse in my mind is too powerful, and I do want him out of here.
Yeah.
But I in my
But, like-
mind, like I know canon wise, they are special engineered.
It's gonna
to-
cost something to
Yeah.
get him out of here.
Oh,
Yeah, like-
okay, then I'm luck
That's why I
blasting
couldn't
that
just
bitch
make
out
him
of
run.
there.
Like I needed something to
Luck
like
blast
rules
him.
why I get him out. Yeah.
It's
Give me a
gone.
give me a
He-
reason,
he's been
please.
luck
So with the
blasted.
last shotgun blast that happened just now, when PT Sinclair tried to shoot it off and wasn't able to hit, the horse runs off.
Nice.
The shotgun blast shook it, and its eyes went from red back to white, and it looked down at the horror that it caused this one man.
What have I
And-
done?
Oh God, no! And then ran away in horror from itself.
Do you really want to give the horse that much sentience?
I was
No.
gonna say God, no.
That it looks at
I
its
would feel bad.
master
No, the
and
horse
sees the
just looks
blood
down and
and
goes,
goes,
"Ah,"
"Oh
and
shit!"
runs away.
But okay, yeah.
That's That's
I
probably
think big noise go scare. Yeah, like
Because if you give these horses sentience, that will
That's
make
too
that
much.
canon
No.
because it's
No.
funny now, and then
No.
later
Nope.
you'll have horse villains.
Nope.
later.
No.
Nope.
You don't want
I'm
horse
already
villains, guys?
scarier,
All
though.
right, fine.
So
Nope.
now it is the knight's turn.
Okay.
No, I'm pretty sure it's my
Your
turn.
turn.
Yeah.
It's
Right,
yes.
right.
That's
Horses last.
fucking right. Okay.
Do something about it.
Okay, paint me a fucking picture, dude. What's going on? Okay, I know
Night,
the horse ran
L-shaped.
away.
So,
Night
Robin-
has
L-shaped
PT.
on the ground because he got
Robin
some good
dying.
fucking
Me.
Face
corn.
down,
Over
blood
Ryan
pooling
with
out of
sword.
head.
I
He's
have
still
sword and
choking
am
somebody-
smiling.
He's choking
Yes,
out
choking
PT,
PT.
and
Yes.
doing something with his other hand.
Nothing with
He's
his
got
other
a-
hand,
he's
right?
got a
That-
sword in
their
his
other
other
hand,
hand.
yeah.
Okay.
Their other hand.
They got a
Okay.
sword. They got sword. Sword hand.
And I'm assuming their arm is like outstretched.
It's like
For the choke one is definitely like
Yeah.
I mean,
So
a
I'm
level
still
of
probably
out,
like
yeah.
pretty fucking up there with my shotgun,
oh yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
You
can do
up?
whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
You up?
stomp. I'm gonna stomp on their sword arm as hard as I possibly can and shoot them in the head again.
I'm very
The-
uncomfortable.
You,
I gotta
Two
kill
part
this guy.
move. You can't.
Yeah.
I can't
It's two
allow
actions.
the two actions.
You can't let me
Just shoot.
def-
Do
Do
the
one or
shooting.
the other.
Okay. Okay.
Do shooting.
Then
You can try to
Then I
shoot
shoot- then I shoot him in
their
the
way
brain.
out
I
of
shoot him in the
PT
brain.
getting choked, but
Yes. Then you go ahead and shoot him.
I got
them
the
in the brain.
PT choke part, except unless they do
No,
it
you
before
don't.
I do anything. Don't worry. No, I got the PT choke part.
Okay.
unless.
That's gotta
There
do
we
it.
go. There's a
gotta
successful
do it.
shotgun blast.
And let me see.
There's that shotgun.
I have
Hard.
done 25 total damage to his brain alone. To their brain alone.
Describe exactly where you put the shotgun when you pull the trigger.
Can you describe what his face and armor looks like?
There's eye.
Their whole top half has visible like a bunch of small holes in it from the shot of the shotgun they did before. There is like a lot of like black blood dripping down through them. His
So do they
They're-
have like just like a slit where their eyes
Yeah.
are?
yeah.
Okay.
Mandalorian style.
I
Aim
mean
for
I'm gonna
that.
like
Aim for that one.
yeah.
Use
I'm
the
gonna-
Force,
I'm gonna-
Luke.
For that one.
I'm gonna stare directly into those eye holes, and then I'm just gonna like wedge the
me.
shotgun right fucking
yes.
in there.
Excuse
and
me. Pardon me,
go,
excuse me.
Excuse me.
Good day, motherfucker. And then I'm just gonna rip the blast, you know?
Oh,
Good
rip
day,
one good. Rip a good one.
You
rip a good one.
you can hear the sound of the barrel of the shotgun grind against like the slit of the armor helmet, and it like you have it right inside of there, and anybody who's close enough can see their pupils do like the dilate thing for a second, and then you pull the trigger and there's like a camera cut to just the night head, and it does like the like the special effects, like full like helmet completely eviscerated, giant spew of blood like
Let's
open.
go.
Like, we were watching any
Let's
B-horror films.
go.
Again, you didn't in fact hit the spot in a person's brain where if you shoot it, it will blow up.
Nice. I fully believe that that's a real thing.
Yes. Doing that, everybody except maybe no, I think Robin and TP do not get covered in head bits.
Head goo.
Uh,
Good.
PT and Remy do.
Fully covered in brain bits.
And
for
it
sure,
is
for
like
sure.
it's that thing where like the head is completely gone and the torso is just sitting up for a second and then like falls backwards, still holding on to PT in its grasp.
Are we still in an initiative count?
So they drop down and like it pulls down PT a little bit because his neck is still like locked into its grasp that is not let go.
Yeah.
And as you don't even get a second to like deal with this. Immediately, the two other night guard that had run off come running in, and they like skid to a stop, and they look over, and y'all look at them, and then the camera just looks at the one knight who is headless now and on the ground, and that is where we will leave it.
Okay, but they're
For
not
this
on
week.
horses, right?
They're also on horses.
Fuck off.
All three of them were on horses. They all
They
came running
sprinted
out
out because they were on horses.
Cool, so I quit. This is the last episode that Shannon will ever be. Goodbye, farewell.
We didn't even get to the dungeon.
But wait, I'm not gonna be here next week.
I'm dying.
TP bolts.
We got
TP
one-
bolts into the woods. They're fucking
We
out.
got
I'm
one
in the
of
middle of
five.
death. And
We got
you-
one of the 5, and then also
we
there
keep
are
playing?
additionally bosses.
I
in
want-
seven.
You ended an episode where my heart. I'm unsure if the next heartbeat will be my last.
Right.
We're literally
And you
gonna
said,
start, and
we'll
you're gonna be
see
like,
you next
Constitution
time.
roll
But
five.
what if we keep
Start with
playing?
Constitution roll next time.
So I am able to keep playing. I can't speak for everybody else.
I can go for a bit. Yeah.
I don't have work tomorrow, so I
Go
can
very
keep
well.
going.
Okay.
Maria.
Oh, I'm golden.
Maria's
Okay.
the one asking.
I'm solid. Mostly because I have something I want to be able to do before I gracefully depart into the sunset.
Okay.
I just don't want to
So-
feel like that GP
Yes.
disappears.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair
So
enough.
we're gonna
do
NEWGAWOOSKA these
do people need
fuckers.
another break, or do you want
Yes.
to keep going?
I need a pee.
I would like a short
I
break.
need
Real
a-
quick.
A very short break.
Yeah.
Okay.
Short pee
So
break.
we will be
Pee
We'll be
town.
right
We're
back.
going to
back.
pee
We'll be
town.
right back.
Be right back.
But for real.
You gotta-
No
you gotta
panics.
pull this out.
Pew, pew, pew.
So you have a headless knight. PT's still in its grasp. Their grasp. Everybody else is just kind of around. Well, except for Robin, who's unconscious, face down on the ground.
Robin's still there.
Yeah.
We have to get Robin up.
I'm sorry,
simply have to get Robin up.
I just think it's very funny that we were like, okay, can everybody keep going? Yeah, okay, cool. Brian, you keep going, cool. Just in time for you to.
Yeah, Brian, you gotta keep going.
Brian, you good? Brian, you good?
And the two knights have just arrived, and they're not grabbing distance from y'all, but they've stopped to observe the scene, and then they look like back at
Love
you.
that.
And there's a moment where nobody's doing anything.
Can I do something then?
Yeah, whose turn?
Oh,
is it?
I have definitely have something to do.
I got shit to do.
Yeah, I mean, the second you start moving, they start galloping towards you.
I shotgun the one on the left in the face.
Maria was the first one to ask
Hello.
to do some.
I will do that
Excellent.
after
I would
Maria
love to be the
What I-
one to
what-
do something.
I was going to try to grab PT and run towards the open gangplank.
You have to get PT out of the grasp of the dead.
I would like to
knight.
swing with a sword then at the arm that is there.
To sever
because
it?
I have a big good sword and I could do that potentially.
Okay, I will let you go first for saying something, and the other two will go by dexterity.
Hey.
Roll
We're just talking all the time.
roll your fighting brawl.
Okay. How about a
There
hard
you go.
success?
Yeah.
There you go.
Nice.
We take those.
Yeah, the sword also you hear whispers in your mind that are like, yes, more blood.
Sweet.
And you manage to slice like cleanly through like full anime like slice through yeah.
I want to
You-
for flavor's sake, like grab, like hang on to PT as like they're falling down ish, slumping,
Yeah.
with the arm going away and all that stuff. So I got you.
So you sever the arm, and then what are you trying to do?
I want to me with PT run to open gangplank into castle.
Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Remy McSquemmy.
That is what I'm making motions to do. It is very obvious how
Yeah.
I'm heading.
I have an above table question.
Yep.
Can you remind me how the blood sacrifice combustion starter works?
I was gonna ask you how it
Excuse
works.
Okay. So I have this
What does
thing.
it say?
I have this. It doesn't say anything. It says blood sacrifice combustion starter. I remember. I'm pretty sure you have notes about it somewhere. It definitely requires me to like do the supernatural hand cut bleed
Yeah.
into it thing. Like it
Absolutely.
requires me to sacrifice some of my HP. But I can't remember if I can choose when it detonates. And I'm trying behind the scenes. I'm trying to decide whether to do the pebble scat thing first or throw this combustion bomb first.
Pebbles cat thing.
Pebble
NEWGAWOOSKA,
scat
and then
NEWGAWOOSKA.
Getting rid of the arm, the
uh,
magic.
which I
on
have
them.
to say twice really fast because there's fucking
And do
of
two
them
different
on
full
horses.
stats, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, you gotta scat fully twice.
And it's got to be completely different, so I hope somebody's keeping track.
I think it's going to be different just because unless you
'Cause-
like
Come on. Scat is a fundamental art of improvisation. It is the
Yeah.
I love art of improvisation. I do not have any notes on the blood combustion thing.
Okay.
Um,
I'm going to assume
take some from my
that it's
leaking head.
Huh?
It is there.
Never mind. Continue. Just go.
I'm going to assume that it's a like go off immediately kind of thing. or like a 3, 2, 1 boom kind of deal?
It was really
makes
bad.
sense.
I remember it like
I remember I was hurt by not only detonating it, but also detonating it. Like I was within the
Yeah.
blast range. and it
yeah,
was
no,
not
everybody
good.
will be
It
in the
fucked me
blast
up
range
too.
of that.
I was near.
It
Yeah,
will
yeah.
it'll
They're-
rip blood out of
They're far away
everybody.
on the horses.
Oh, because you're trying to throw it
Yeah.
at them. Yeah, but you remember you threw it last time in that alley. They're not like far away.
Okay, I'm just gonna do the pebble thing. Okay.
There we go.
Okay, Remy
That's
reaches in. Remy rolls her eyes as far up as she can possibly roll them at the sight of these 2 fucking night guards whose horses she has previously destroyed and who all she can think about is, why don't I have my acid slimer? Why don't I have a backpack?
Where
full
is
of
my
acid
car?
that I can shoot out of a hose? I'm so angry that the one thing that I've ever done against these night guards that have worked, I don't have in this situation right now. And so she shoots her hand into her pocket, grasps the magic little pebble, and again, I guess not shouts this time, because they haven't moved yet, right?
They're galloping over
They're
to you right
moving,
now.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
like
galloping?
about they're
Okay, then
getting
I'm
to you
yelling,
Beyond
on
you
their
soon,
turn
yeah.
doing stuff. Yeah.
"NEWGAWOOSKA." Give me back.
That was Cotton Eye Joe, and I know that.
And yeah, it was unique.
That counted.
I
Like a
literally did not hear
snowflake,
that.
yeah.
That counts.
Like a snowflake.
Never the same twice.
And then again, can I
But-
do the other one in quick succession? No, I can only do one.
No,
Okay.
that's,
So you
that
got
is your
one
turn.
for sure.
That's your
Super
round.
great. Okay,
You
so
nailed
it was
the
the one.
fuck
It
out
was
of one of
the. It was the one on the left.
The one on
Okay.
the left has that same goop start to come down and off their armor. Then I believe it's going to be Robin. Nope.
I'm in the turn order. No, stop. I'm going to be a fucking
Oh, that's
rules
right.
lawyer
That's right.
against
That's
me.
right.
I'm in the turn order because I have to make a constitution
That's right, that's
saving
right.
roll at the end of every turn
Yep.
in order to survive.
That is true. Roll it.
But what's your dexterity? Oh!
I
hard
was so
success.
stressed.
Okay.
Baby.
Okay.
Okay. I was sweating.
I like to think that you're like doing one of those like you're like in the deep place or the sunken place.
Yeah, I'm
you
in
know,
the
and you're
second.
like-
I'm just. I can't stress enough the rules as written. I keep doing this until I am stabilized by someone else. It is not D&D where if you succeed enough, you stabilize on your own.
Yeah.
My brain keeps leaking out of my head until someone puts a hand on it.
Somebody
and
has
says,
to
"Hold on."
first aid.
And they have to succeed on the first. Yeah, they have to
Yeah.
do a successful check. Anyway, continue, please.
So, I am being.
I don't have enough.
I am being.
That is not. I was gonna say that's not me saying to do it. It is just pointing out the scenario. Continue.
Yeah.
I am being dragged.
Are currently
Not-
being dragged.
not
Not
yet.
literally, but that is.
Unless
I am-
you do
I am
something
under,
about it, yeah. Like-
I am under your arms, grabbed you with my.
I'm
my
in there.
bulky
The
young
grab
body
is not
self.
even- So the grab is not
Grabbed.
even complete. That is like another
Yeah,
action.
I am like it is coming around. I am going under your arms. Given enough time, it will be a nice vice hold on your frail 85-year-old man body.
Body, man, body.
No,
Body,
no.
body, yada yada yada.
No.
Body, yada, yada.
Leave me with him. Leave me with him.
What do you do?
You have to do something right
My-
now. This
my-
is your chance to do something.
I am trying to get to Robin Renard to first aid.
I
You-
would like
I would-
to
I
not
would
let
allow
this
you-
happen. I would like to not let this happen.
Doing a yank.
If possible.
You cannot stop him from doing this right now.
Okay.
For his turn, he gets.
He's
to
not
go
attacking
and
you that you get a
run.
reaction.
Yeah,
It's
if he was
just- yeah.
attacking
Okay.
you, he gets to run and do first aid.
Okay.
If he fails it this time, you can like tackle him and like then really stop him from doing anything. But you spent your turn doing the slice, and so
Yeah.
it's like
Fair
right as you
enough.
slice, he's like sprint. This is all happening at once.
Exactly.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
So you run over and I'll let you do first aid
I have my
this turn
sweet
immediately.
necklace, my sweet hand necklace.
What? Oh, and the trophy of the
Severed
severed
arm.
hand is still on you. You're
Oh
a
my
menace.
God.
Gross.
Yes.
Okay.
Roll
I
first
have
aid.
The base stat here.
You have the base.
Oh no.
That sounds about right.
And I'm gonna
That's
spend
so funny.
You got 35 luck?
You gonna spend it?
Jesus.
Yes, I am.
Nice.
Wow.
54 minus 35.
34 minus 35. Is that what you-
54
50.
minus 35.
Did you put yourself under 30?
Yes, I did.
John, I have
Bro,
I had enough luck.
I will warn you. That means that if you die, you can't fix it. Okay.
That's where we're at.
John.
This
You.
isn't John. This is PT.
John, your PT, we're
is PT.
both old.
I have no control over what PT does. I'm a
That's
conduit.
for fucking truism.
I assume that since it's luck, that you probably involved
An elixir got in there.
in your process for
Oh,
first
yeah.
aid.
Almost
Robin is
always.
not happy that that's how he's alive.
I'm
The-
like
the-
I'm like
the
wrapping his
holding
head.
up the chin
I've,
and, like-
I've taken
Oh, like
off
drop
my
by
tube
drop,
sock,
dude?
and I'm wrapping it around his head.
Not the tube sock.
And then yes,
Okay.
I have poured an elixir for
An
good
elixir.
measure down his
Good.
throat. Yeah.
Robin Renard wakes to like a horrible taste. Like, you know when you wake up after like drinking like real bad the night before, and you
Yeah.
taste all sorts of new nasty things. Like,
Oh,
it is
yeah.
worse than that. You were like gagging a little bit as you like suddenly spring to life, and it is very visceral. While you're in, there is like a headless knight right in front of you. There are two knights galloping your way.
There's an arm around PT's neck, but
Roll-
no arm.
Roll 1d4, John.
Okay.
I think that's what it is.
That sounds right. Well,
And
That's a
you are alive with
Nice.
4 health.
excellent. That's 1/7. That's pretty solid.
Thank you.
Yeah.
one
And all you need to
seven,
do
that's
is not.
exactly right.
You know,
All you need to do is not get hit for 14 or more again.
or
Yeah.
4 also, but also 4.
But
I guess that doesn't put you into dying. That just puts you into.
I was gonna say I can be KO. Like
Yeah, yeah.
Being
unconscious
asleep is whatever,
More
yeah.
acceptable.
unconscious.
Exactly.
You're just there and you're
The
good and you're
active
fine.
threat of death is less.
Is the
imminent,
problem,
and they
yeah.
probably think you're dead, so they leave you alone. You know.
Yeah.
You
They
know?
won't try to finish you off until they've
Yeah.
killed everybody else. You
Yeah.
know,
thanks.
unless they're like your specific arch nemesis or something.
Of course.
So, you're back alive. PT just took his turn, which makes it the 2 knights. First, the knight who got depowered.
Depowered. Yeah.
Yeah, comes in galloping by. Is gonna like gallop past you, doing like a slash as they go by.
Pass
Who?
two.
I don't
Sorry, I was using my eyes.
You.
Shannon,
Ah.
Remy, McSquemmy. What do you do as you see them? They're galloping by you and doing like one of those side swipes as they go.
Okay, I'm imagining that these horses are even bigger than regular horses, right? So
Mhm.
he's like pretty high up in
Mhm.
the air. So I'm just gonna duck.
Yeah.
Do I have to roll dodge if
gonna
I'm
be
just
dodge, yeah.
ducking? Okay, well then I'm not doing that
Okay.
because that's absolutely ridiculous. I'm so angry that I can't do something as simple as ducking. Oh my god. Okay. What do I have? What do I have? What do I have?
Chain,
What do I have? I have
shotgun.
chain. God, I wish I had a baseball bat right now. That would be so cool. Wait,
You
I
could
do
break
have
it
a regular
into
baseball bat.
45,000 pieces to kill 45,000 vampires. So
Well, listen. At one point, I had 2 baseball bats, so actually, my
That's-
souped-up baseball bat is
That's-
splinters.
Yeah,
My
that's where you got the
regular
chain
baseball
from.
bat-
But I think you do have a
That's
normal baseball bat.
fucked.
or was that the baseball bat that I turned into stakes in order to kill the vampires?
Please
Anyway.
just
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you have one.
Um.
You got to do something.
Yep. I'm
I see a slew of weapons there.
gonna.
a cadre of violence.
Can I get off? Can I get off
I
a
see
shotgun
a
shot?
positive
Back
code.
Well, no, not as part, not as in
You
response
have an
to.
arm.
Even though it's
Armory.
already out.
It's you can't use
You
that
can't
in
shoot back
response
as a-
to.
You have the
yeah.
jacket from the hit film Machete that's just all knife. Like you can open it up, it's just all knife. Any different number of available knives.
I'm gonna do a run. I don't
Okay.
know. Does that also require me to dodge?
Yeah,
Cool. I'm
Yeah.
gonna hit him with the
Yeah.
chain then, I guess. I don't know.
you can try to hit them with the chain
I'm
first.
just gonna
That's,
hit 'em-
yeah,
hit
that's
them
good.
with the chain.
That's good. Do it.
Totally acceptable.
And
Do
they're
it. The thing that
going.
you're gonna do it.
The thing you're good at.
That is not. You do not beat them to the punch. So they do. Seems before,
Close though.
which is this
I
one.
do love that every once in a while Jorge actually pulls up a physical book.
Has to yeah.
You consult the
I don't know if you
tome.
guys saw earlier. We were like 30 minutes in. It was like 7:50, and they were like, "Oh fuck!" and like wheeled over in the chair and like held their headphones out here as they were trying to gather up the books and come back over with them.
So you do get
Amazing.
slashed for 7 damage.
Cool.
Are you-
How much health do you have
Neat.
left?
Tight.
18.
Now it is the other one's turn,
Great.
who goes running at TP.
Me.
Yes.
Because you're standing over his brethren
Yeah,
or
you
their
did just
brethren
cut their arm off.
partner's corpse.
I did just cut their arm off.
Yeah.
Little
This
bit of
this one's like coming right up to you, like the first one had originally done, and doing like a downward stab.
Can I try to cut their arm off too?
Yo,
Hell yeah.
Just collecting
Yep.
guard
you
arms.
love to
Sweet.
see it.
I'm just gonna
We're all gonna
slice.
have
I'm gonna collect
necklaces.
so many
Love
arms.
to see a bit of amputation.
Bit of
So,
amputation.
this
Casual
will be-
amputation.
It was
Actual
different when
forced
there was a
amputation.
corpse. Like this one, you
Yeah.
can try to slash at their
Swing
arm
on him, yeah.
Yep.
with the intention of cutting it off.
Yep.
You will still do whatever damage you would have done.
Yep.
And this
But
is
I know
this
your
is
intention.
The non-spell one, the one that has not had the spell done to it.
Correct. This one is fully.
This one's all gimmicked up still, yeah.
But I do have a funny special sword, so.
It's for true.
That's true.
correct. You do not understand how well it works. They
Yep.
they manage to like you try to do like the parry type maneuver, and the
Yep.
sword just goes directly. Let's see how directly into you.
6 damage into you.
Pretty ouchy.
So it's like probably one of those like right into your arm, like stabs like directly into it.
Yeah.
Ew.
Right.
So they nailed it on a 70.
Maria is not happy with this.
This is the most
These ones are
damage
good.
I've taken.
This is bad, Joe. This
That's
is
not
really
good.
bad.
You
Thanks.
gave us 3. You gave us. You said there
You
were.
didn't need
you
all 3 night
didn't.
guards to gallop
You
out
didn't
on
have to
horseback.
have
That
these
was
I
two come
can't
back
stress-
right
no.
now.
I
baby.
cannot stress
No.
enough that the horse is the biggest damage.
The
to it.
horse is.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
horses
No,
are
that-
the
this
big-
is
And
why
I let
The
them
other
run
damage
off.
This
that's
is why I'm
happened-
so mad.
The
that
other damage that's
3
happened is
horses are in the
perfectly
picture.
reasonable, to be honest. The
Yeah.
6 damage, fine. From a
Oh, yeah,
sword,
yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
absolutely,
Oh, yeah,
no
yeah.
problem.
Also, the fact
horse.
that I took the horses out of the picture, and
Well,
then Jorge
They
said,
were
Well, yeah,
gone.
they
"You know
came
what?
back.
It's been a month. I guess they
Yeah.
grew some new ones
They
by
reset.
now.
They
We grew
Yeah.
some more
They
magic
grew some
horses out
new
of beans in
horses.
our garden,
Sowed
and
some
and
horse
trained them
seeds.
to
There are
be
more than 3 horses that exist in
To
the
be fair,
continental United States.
I think I like horses less because I think
It's also faster
like
to
horses.
make them in Castle Frederick than it is to like raise a whole new horse. you
Yeah, for
know?
true.
Like, it's-
Who's
and it's also a month
fucking-
in game, but it was like a year in real life.
Whose fucking
That doesn't mean
turn
anything.
is it?
It is
5 Nights
Maria's
at
turn.
Freddy's.
Great.
5 Nights at Freddy's.
Okay.
I'll
So
take
the
that.
horse that's just swung at the horse person, the person on the horse, are they past me now?
No, they stopped at you
Or at you.
and stabbed down.
Stop.
The other one galloped past.
Yes.
Shannon, Remy. So they're standing there with like their sword has just like slashed into your arm, like not even slashed, like stabbed into it.
Okay. Okay. I. All right.
so fun.
It's about to not get fun for one
a
of you.
blast.
I'm going to see this how I'm feeling,
Situation.
this situation, and I'm going to do what I came here to do. And I'm going to run over to PT, and I would like to stab PT in the back, please.
So
With my
you
knee.
slide off of the sword and then you start sprinting over to.
Oh my god!
And I feel like this is where they have like the Saving Private Ryan, like the you're just watching everybody get
Yes.
hurt. Like
This is Robin is literally sitting up, complete
Just-
Tom Hanks on Normandy,
Yep.
shell shock, fucking
and you
what? The high pitched noise, no color
My hope
anymore.
is that
on the-
Robin comes to and there's just a sword sticking out of PT. That's what I'm aiming for.
you're watching, you're looking up at PT, who's just like trying to talk to you and like
Yeah,
has
like-
just helped you.
Robert, I don't.
Roll your what? Roll your knife stats. Did we give you
my
knife
fighting,
stats?
my fighting brawl?
My very
Did we
normal
ever give you
size
the knife stats?
No. This is the big sword. This is the fancy sword. This is
Oh,
Yeah.
you're doing the
whisper
full
sword.
sword.
It's
Okay.
It's
This
the
is a
whisper
sword.
sword that I have.
on.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
whisper
who has
sword.
it? Do you have the
Let him-
Gimmicks
Ryan
wise,
has
I don't
oh,
have
hold
any
on.
of the whisper
Hold
sword.
on.
Look,
roll?
folks,
I have to be
fighting
very
brawl?
specific
no,
with
no,
this.
no, 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 no. Don't roll
No,
yet.
no, no.
Don't roll yet. Don't
I
roll
won't
yet.
roll yet.
Whisper some shit about. I mean, this is this is good shit.
Yeah,
One
there needs to
whisper
be
some
some
things.
kind of fucking.
But 2, I have an above table thing to talk about with that.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue.
Yeah, this. I mean, so to be clear, TP is already doing this, and I'm well aware of the situation. The sword is.
Oh
is
yeah,
just
no,
like,
Jorge and I talked. This isn't a surprise
know,
for Jorge.
yeah.
This is what the sword. No,
No,
hold on.
but the sword,
So-
the sword is like, oh, yeah, do that. That's yes, do that.
I was gonna say the
I love
sword
that.
says
This is-
the sword just
I
goes
love that for you. I
finally.
love this journey for you.
Oh.
So yes, it is.
Um,
It is a little taken by surprise by your actions, honestly. But the sword is down.
Oh, it's
for
happening.
what you're
Oh, it's
oh,
happening.
oh.
Oh, it's happening.
doing. Oh yes. Roll your fighting brawl. And PT, I'm not going to give you anything
This is a
because it is right
surprising
in the
maneuver.
back.
Yeah.
And you're really not like looking that way at all. Brian, what are the stats on the sword for damage?
It
Do we
is
have them?
1d8 plus 1.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, that's
Oh, that's fine.
that's reasonable.
You're fine.
I hate to tell you.
We fully healed
It's okay.
before this, right?
It's okay.
Except for.
We did not.
Well, how much
How's
health do you
PP
have,
doing?
John? How much health does PT have?
So,
6 is how many damage I do.
Is how much less health you
How
have.
much
And
did-
I thought
That's how
PT
much
was
less you have.
PT was pretty hurt, wasn't he?
brings me down.
I feel like we fucking
from
healed though.
full health to 22.
Oof. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah,
Amazing.
that's fine. You're fine.
But
Somehow
as-
I had no damage at this point.
You're
in time,
absolutely fine.
Oh,
Which is
fantastic.
very anticlimactic.
So
No,
you
it's
get,
fine.
like,
It's fine.
Robin, you still
um,
see like sword come through,
Like through a shoulder,
PT's
yeah, like
arm,
the-
Yeah,
shoulder,
through like
yeah.
like shoulder side, and then I think you would see PT's like face kind of like up here, and they would get really close to your ear, and they would say, correct. They would whisper to you. I sure hope you remember it this time. Also, Baggy sends his condolences. I'm gonna pull the sword and I'm gonna just dip. I'm gonna start to dip.
and that's where we'll leave it
Oh!
for next time.
Wow, ulterior motives.
I
I thought we were gonna finish
Hey.
this fucking combat,
Literally
and you
the
guys were like,
only-
"Okay,
the only
we're
thing I
gonna
wrote
run.
down.
We're out.
Understand that
Forget
we took like
everybody else."
a full hour
It took so
to
long.
deal with
We would
one
be
night.
here till midnight. To
We have not
finish
done
this.
anything
like
to
that.
either.
We would
of
not.
those
Yeah,
nights.
there would be
Yeah.
no.
But this does allow now
Yeah.
TP
TP
Seymour.
to exit since they will
Stage
not
left,
be
yeah.
here next.
I won't be here
Okay.
next week or forever.
Oh my god.
The next shot for next week will be the confusion of the two injured old men and Remy just like in the middle of a struggle with the two of them.
Wait a minute.
And in the background of it is TP Seymour Naruto running away
With
into
your
the-
whisper sword.
out
I
of
saw your
focus
cool
into the
sword.
woods. Yeah, just
I
I'm
had to
so happy you
consider.
lost the sword.
I had to
I'm so
consider
happy.
whether or not Remy would have done anything to TP as a result of this, because I'm like,
yes.
oh, would I just
But
like
you
shoot,
busy.
shoot them in the back? No, it's that I
There's the
care
turn.
much more about myself being alive
yes.
than I
Yeah.
do about PT getting
You're in the
killed for
middle of
something that he
something.
definitely
you could-
deserved.
you could
It's
chase
definitely
after
deserved,
them,
also
but
I'm
the-
like, I'm
the horses
fine,
are gonna
all
gallop
things
after you.
Yeah,
considered.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it would have been really good if it was like a
You had,
kill.
like, 6
God,
health.
it would have been
Really
so
good.
cool if it was like, because especially after
I
you
thought
said
you were
like,
more
oh,
hurt.
you're down below 30
Yeah.
Yeah.
now.
I know,
like
yeah.
that would have been so
I was the only
ridiculous.
one in a weird turn of fate where this doesn't usually happen. I was at full health at the start of this, where usually
so
I'm on
weird.
death's door for no reason.
Because you're
Trying to
85.
remember what happened to Robin, because you're at full health. I was at like 26 out of 28.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happened to Robin.
We'll figure it out. I guess.
Something happened. We'll figure it out off. Like, thanks so much, everybody. If you stuck around, and if you didn't, fucking, you get that beep because fuck you.
missed the fuck out.
Thank you so
honestly.
much.
You
Yeah.
did miss out. That
You
was
lose.
climactic.
for
You
watching
lost.
this.
I thought it was anticlimactic. It was not. The baggy
No.
reveal was everything for me. Okay. Thank you for watching. This is
Don't
the
do
Outlaws
it.
Network.
No,
We're
it
a
isn't.
podcast network. There's a lot of
I
good
guess.
podcasts
There's two
on
of
this podcast network.
2.5.
You can find it at our
not even
links. Hit our links. Is it just link or links?
It's links.
It's links. Check out all of our links. If you go
Like
to
the
the
cat.
link tree, you can find everything Outlaws
Yeah,
Network.
whole
That
tree.
includes our Outlaws Network Discord. So check that
Yeah,
out.
get on
That's
there.
a lot of fun.
Get
you
in
can
there.
play
Hang out
Who's
with
That
us.
Pokemon with us.
Yeah, come
Do
hang out with
shitpost
us.
memes,
Yeah,
yeah.
come with us.
And,
Come see me called Brian Brain.
John, you gotta get
That was
closer to the
fucking
mic.
Get closer to that mic.
So
Maria
far
and
away from the
Brian are so
microphone.
much louder.
We're louder than you, and we're doing the whisper gimmick.
What's up,
Like
y'all?
we're doing
Shit
the.
talking way
We're here.
louder.
Listen.
You can
Brian
also
and I are
through
loud
the
people.
link tree. You can also find all the social media for the
Yeah.
Outlaws Network, as well as all the links to the actual shows. You should check out the shows.
Yeah,
I have
check
guess
out their
so.
show.
a podcast
Do
called
it.
Downtime
Not
with John
really.
and Emily. It is the
John
house
Time
really
with John is- John
good.
Time with
I
John
don't
and
know
Emily is the real
anything.
name. Not a fucking thing.
This week's was how to win a street fight, and I've gotten
They would lose.
some
Emily might win,
reviews, apparently
but
it
John
was
would
a
get his
bad
ass fucking
episode.
Listen.
on a silver platter.
Apparently
Every
it's
episode's a
not-
bad episode.
apparently it's not
No.
any good for learning how to
Every episode's
fight in a
bad.
street fight. You
They
can
don't know
find
how to
It's all
us
very good. It's
at
so good.
getdownme.com.
Y'all,
You guys got it
Back
together.
up,
enough
John.
is enough. Like, I need to be able to hear. We need to let John speak a little bit,
Oh my
just
God.
enough to like be audible.
You guys are like, Brian just mumbles in the background, and I'm like, no, Brian,
Brian talks.
at full volume, talks.
Getdowny.com.
Wait, where can .com.
At Downey Siblings on social media. That's DOWNEY siblings, like brother and sister. Check us out. The Bloody Stream. That's another great podcast. It's a horror movie
Yeah, it
watch
is.
along podcast, horror movie
It's
review
real good.
podcast. That is hosted by Jorge above me and Brian over there.
Don't promo me.
Do
go.
a great
Yeah, you
job.
can talk over this one.
Yeah,
Check them out.
No, listen to their
It's
cool
not even a
show.
watch along.
I'm also
Doesn't
on
Doesn't even
it.
They
make
did an
sense.
episode-
Well,
listen-
watch along with your ear holes.
They
Only
did an
listen to
episode
the
about the
mutants.
mummy. The mummy this
Well,
week.
no,
and
listen-
It was great.
No, listen to Midsummer because I was on that
Midsommar,
one
yeah.
and it was 2
Definitely.
hours long, just like the movie.
Definitely listen to Midsummer. Maria was great on it.
Thank you.
You can find them at Bloody Stream Pod on
No, you
social
can't.
media.
Yeah, you can.
We don't
Yes,
do
you
anything.
can.
Find them on
Yes,
the
you do.
on their website.
Website.
TheBloodyStream.com. fucker.
Which is
.com.
Not only will that like take you to the podcast, it will
The
also
only
take
good
you
part of
to
this.
a compendium of movies.
Movies. So many
You
movies.
can search for a movie and you can find
Every
where
movie.
it is streaming. Doesn't matter what the movie is.
All of them.
Search for a movie and that website will tell you where it is streaming. It's awesome. It's a great website. Check it out. TheBloodyStream.com.
Really good show. It's very good.
We would also
.com.
like to thank Ethan Gustafson for the use of his music. In the show, we have it as our stream starting soon. All of our interlude stuff, all that music was written by Ethan Gustafson of Some Point Sound. You can find more work from Ethan and Drummond of the Some Point Sound Company at somepointsound.com. All of our character art, you can see my little face up here, which I might not get to use for much longer. And then, all these things. All of the slides throughout the stream, those were all done by Joe Leib, who is at Wormtongue on Instagram. That is worm with a U.
Yeah, it
Joe
is.
was also
Fine.
just on the Bloody Stream. Turns out, huge horror fan. Wait,
He's just
Let's
way
go.
smarter and more interested than us by a
Yeah.
country mile.
Joe
Hell
should
yes.
be on every episode. It was a great episode.
probably.
Joe should
yeah.
do the show.
Very, very knowledgeable. You can catch
It's
him
the
on
Joe Show.
Joe
City
should be
of
on it
the
instead
Dead.
of me. City of
Is
the
that
Living
right?
Dead, yeah.
City of the Living Dead.
City of the Living Dead. Also, everybody in this room has been on the Bloody Pod.
Yeah.
The Bloody
Yeah,
Pod.
we have. We should all be on at the same time, though.
I would do that.
That would
that'd
be
be
chaos.
so
God,
good.
no,
Yeah.
Do
you
you think
shouldn't.
I give a
Chaos.
fuck? Marie, do you think I give a fuck how chaotic it is?
Yeah,
I
that's
want
That's
more
great.
people on.
That's
I'm
the
always
show where we
like,
care the
oh,
That's
least.
great.
When the
That'll
mummy
be our
episode happened,
4-hour
I was like,
episode.
oh, should I be on that one, or is that too many people? And Jorge
had to
was
be on the
like,
mummy episode.
Yep.
45 people on an
also-
episode.
We needed better bi representation, so you had to come on. We couldn't have just straight white boys.
Yeah,
doing it,
absolutely.
You know, like,
100%.
that's a
mean-
big bi movie, you know.
Yeah.
Oh my god, everyone in that is attractive. Let's be real.
Here's the thing.
It's our heritage.
I'm also here. It's fine.
You are also here, John.
No, as bi representation. It's fine.
Oh hell yes, hell yes. Let's go.
Maria, thank you so much for being
I
here
alone?
for the show.
course.
Am I alone?
Please
Yeah, that's
Brian, you're
okay.
alone.
We still
I'm
love
the
you.
straight white.
plug.
I still love you. You're the token minority now. That's right. I love you.
You are the security lady.
I'm the
Welcome
straight
to
white
our
hope.
welcome.
Maria, please plug
Yes.
all of your things.
Oh my god, I would love to. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. This is
And we're out of time.
Nah, damn it. I love hanging out with y'all. Like seriously, this is super fun, and I'm sad I
Always
don't
come
get to do
back.
it more often.
Come back for the
listen,
ranking ones
it's
where we
not
don't
that I
care.
don't want to. It's like I
You are
just
very
haven't.
busy.
Listen, I'm
I get
such
it.
a busy bean.
You're on so many things.
I am on so many things. I am a full-time variety streamer on twitch.tv/happycapster. I'm on the internet everywhere as Happy Capster, except on TikTok, where I am Hapster Capster.
Cute.
Yeah, there's a story behind that, but I am on multiple shows. Starting this week, tomorrow evening, actually, I am on at Chaotic Tiefling, part of Slady's ATL, and I am playing Thirsty Sword Lesbians. I bought a sword and everything for it. It's over here. You can't really
Whoa.
see it very well, but I got a sword.
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
Classic.
And I'm very excited for that. And then I am also Wednesday evenings. You can find me over on Only Play Wizards, playing in Abraxas's Precipice, which is a game set in the Expanse TTRPG world. Everything. So if you're a fan of the Expanse, it is a very, very good time. You can also catch me bi-weekly on Thursdays, starting on March 3rd. March time, which is the only reason I can't be here. I play Pathfinder 2E over on Waffles Maple Syrup. It is Outcast and Outclass, which is definitely not hard to mix up with this show, this wonderful, delightful
That
show.
also airs on Thursday.
It also airs on Thursday evenings at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So
Maria's not going to be
watch-
on because it's going to be a loss.
Guess we'll have to start
Yeah.
earlier.
Correct. But also
Yes.
fun facts about that on Apple iTunes, we topped we were number 11 on the fiction charts in France.
Holy
with
shit.
that podcast.
Nice.
Also, New Zealand is really likes us. So like, if you're overseas and you're listening to our
Merci beaucoup.
podcast, like, come watch our live show
And
too.
good day, mate.
And good day, mate. And then
Sheila?
I'm also oh my God. I'm also part of the Mythos Mystery Society. We are going to be
Yes.
starting back up our cyberpunk campaign very soon.
Fuck yeah.
Please, I know, I'm so excited.
good.
Zed Baptique is my favorite, and I love them so much.
Yes.
And we just wrapped up also on that Our Traveling Home, which is basically Studio Ghibli / Howl's Moving Castle. I was the wizard. It was very wholesome. It was a good ending. Please go look on it on YouTube. That's what I'm doing right now.
God, what do you do in your free time?
I don't.
No, what do you mean?
What do you
Drink
mean?
coffee.
Believe me, I
Literally,
don't. I'm also
Their stream
freelance
schedule
digital
this
artist.
week was just a
It was
block of
blocked.
text. It was disastrous.
Saturdays
I
are my
love
only free days, and then I play more games, and I also work. So
that. Don't you like live as a human also?
optional.
There's time to eat and drink, hopefully.
There is time to eat and drink and
Yeah,
sometimes sleep.
there's pee breaks in every one of
I
those
do.
shows.
I go to
so-
P-Town every once in a while.
Okay, cool.
But I'm having a
Please
great
say
time. I
goodbye.
just
We-
5,000 things. Please let us
After
leave.
we sign off, we're going to
No.
raid into So Matty Games.
Okay.
Hell yes, let's
They
go.
are playing ATTRPG.
We'll
What-
find out
Oh, they're
when we
playing Call of
raid in.
Cthulhu.
How about that?
They're
Let's
full-
not
they're
with the
fully
preview.
playing Call of Cthulhu.
Oh.
Call
Well,
of
then we'll,
Cthulhu.
Cool.
Jorge, go.
Oh, I have been your keeper, Jorge.
I've been Shannon as Remy McSquemmy.
I've been your Brian as Robin Renard.
I've been John as the world famous P.T. Sinclair.
And I've been Maria as TP Seymour, cohort now to Baggy.
See you later, fuckers.
Bye.